think 100
Stop
is
doing numbers
40...
at me, please. We're gonna play the
think
numbers game,
35.
but
All
you're
right,
making
weird.
it hurt for me right now.
You know,
like
I do numbers
What's
all...
the safe word? What's the
hold on.
safe word?
I do
Failed math
numbers
in
all the
school.
time.
Pineapples.
It feels like about 37 here.
God, that hurts my brain.
It's 99.
It's 99. No, thank
That's
you.
what it feels like.
All right, well, welcome in, everyone. Oh, thank you, Ozzy. I do know. You know, I do a lot of things. Numbers has not been one of them so far, you know. The bed is also cruel. Very cruel mistress.
Okay. It is I'm sorry, it is 35 degrees Celsius here.
I hate that.
Damn,
It's not as bad as 42 degrees Celsius, though.
Like
42
5
degrees Celsius is
here or something.
awful. I tried to see what
Single life.
117 is.
You
I
said
think
it
it's,
was, it's, what's the temperature for you, Sin? 60?
I think so. 55.
55. Oh, God,
Well, now
I
it's
wish.
11 for us.
That's got to be like 23 or
That's 12
something.
degrees Celsius.
No,
Yeah.
I'm so off.
So
okay, I just
the hottest that I have ever worked in is 47 degrees Celsius.
Hey, don't do that.
It was awful.
Don't do that.
Inside of the
Hey,
building was like
once.
35 or something, but I don't know what number it is with 73. Yeah, that's like 20. No, that's like 25, 25C, something like that. But anyways, hello and welcome, ladies and gentlemen. Greetings, dear spirits, and welcome to the Tables of Tartarus, a division of Purgatory Corner where fate is bound by dice and stories are carved into eternity. I'm your storyteller, Sinspeaks, and I am here with my lovely, lovely players, Penny, Ortus, Damien, Grail, and Mel. Hi.
Hello.
If you guys want to check
Hello.
out any of their
I was
links,
mentioned
feel
that.
free to do so there.
I just said I was mentioned though.
Yes, you are
Says
very
hello.
mentioned. But we're
You
going to
were
be
mentioned.
continuing the tale of King's Kindness today. If you guys have not seen it, oh, thank you, Grail. If you guys have not seen it, you guys are welcome to head over to Tables of Tartarus, where we have all of our oh my god. TTRPG, thank you. Jesus, I was thinking TTV and then TTG. But yeah, our TTRPG streams, all those that we've had, either this campaign or the sister campaign, Tyrant's Wrath, we have all of those right there that you can listen to. So take your seat at the table and let the threads of destiny unravel before you. Appreciate the hydration. Every story belongs somewhere, and here your next chapter begins. Alrighty. I legitimately don't fully recall what happened last episode. I remember y'all being in the memory.
I went farming.
You went far. I do have a thing planned
That's
for you.
my contribution.
Damien
Dungeon.
got up to a lot of stuff
It ain't much, but it's
that we
all
need to
work.
establish.
Yeah.
But do we want to do... Like, I also don't know what happened last episode, because we established that Damien and Mel did not go on the journey with
Mhm.
the rest of the four.
Yeah.
Do we want to do the recap first?
Yeah, we'll do the recap first. It was indeed the session that Ortiz thought he was naked. That is true. It's very fun. So, to the
Yes.
best of my knowledge, at least from what I can recall memory-wise, you guys pretty much decided that you were going to go to the ruins up north before you guys went over to Riverside Haven. It's not quite on your way, but it's also not quite far. So it's like a day's travel in total of going to there, doing the whole dungeon, then getting out of it, and taking a long rest. That would be about a day's travel. And then yeah, guys have about 2 days to get over to Riverside, which isn't too bad, given that you guys have a carriage. So most of your party decide to do this. Ortus, Callista, Grail, and Mel all decide to go over there. While Penny, or while
not
Mel
Mel.
stayed.
sorry, not
Penny.
Mel. I was looking at the
Penny
wrong
went.
number. Penny, Ortus, Damien, and or fuck, Vaughn.
Damien and Mel stayed behind.
Penny, Ortuz, Callista, and Grail. Good God, my brain is dead today. Well, Damien and Mel did stay behind. Mel has been working on a farm, doing all that farm girl stuff. Damien, re-inform me of everything your character was doing last episode, or more or less. Well, we'll go more into detail with it, but
so Damien would have done some prep work and given the group some health potions.
Yeah.
Before they left. Let me quickly real quick, sorry.
You're fine.
Yeah, they would have gotten 2 each.
Ooh, nice.
And also Damien would have given Ortuz a sending stone.
Okay.
Because I have had him
Uh-oh.
in my...
Put me in the dungeon, Daddy.
Put me in the dungeon, Daddy.
You were the fake leader before you left.
Welcome,
Where
welcome.
is my
Allow that
artificer thing? There's my abilities. Where is it? I'm trying to think of the words. I'm sorry.
You're fine.
Guff.
Well, you think for anyone who's interested in interacting
Infuse
with
items.
us,
I fucking...
yeah. But
why is it... Okay.
For anyone who's interested in interacting with us outside of these streams, we do have a public Discord that anyone is more than welcome to attend to, interact with, and talk to us. Potentially, like Chissine, for example, if you stick around the community long enough, we'll probably talk to you with like bigger games that we do. Dead by Daylight is a good example. Lockdown Protocol is a good example. Other games like that. But for the most part, if you guys are interested in interacting with us, the public Discord is the way to go.
How do I... I'm trying to put it in the chat thing.
That is a bot.
Oh, I kind of figured. So...
Did it say... Okay, whatever. Yeah, so I replicated sending stones. So I have a sending stone and Ortuz has a sending stone.
Okay.
So they can get in contact with Damien and I guess Mel, but Damien and Mel are kind of doing their own thing right now.
They're kind of chilling. There you go.
But yeah, Damien said he was going to stay back and continue to help with the tavern.
Yeah. Okay.
And then...
Cool. And while you were helping out with the tavern, while Mel was helping out with the farmlands, you guys, the rest of the party, Ortuz, Penny, Callista, and Grail, went over to the ruins. As they got to the ruins, they had their carriage and cart, which is very funny interaction. I do highly suggest watching it. There is also Grail forgot his horse. Just straight up forgot the horse, so he did not bring his steed with him.
Dude, where's my horse?
We got Buttercup and Death Killer, though.
I forgot that was their
distance.
Yeah, so the horse is a Buttercup and Death Killer.
Speaking of horses, do you think that Pony would have stayed with Damien or gone on with them?
Stay with Damien.
Okay.
Yeah.
This is important.
It's sticking pretty close to you. It would have gone with Callista, but considering its size, it would be with you as you are more stable at the moment.
Yeah.
But yes, you guys talked with
They have shared custody.
pretty much. You guys talked to Buttercup and Death Killer. Got to the ruins, I think, during midday-ish, maybe leading more into twilight a little bit. And you guys entered the dungeon after securing the horses in the tree line, making sure they can't leave. After going into the dungeon itself, you guys started realizing that it was starting to affect your memory in various different ways. For Grail, he had forgotten Callista's name for a little bit till they left the area. And then as they walked back in, Ortuz didn't process that he was wearing clothes. Every time he looked away from his clothes, they seemed to him that they just disappeared. He forgot to wear his clothes in his head.
I've had that nightmare before.
And then Grail started to forget why they were there specifically. I can't remember if anybody else forgot something.
Nobody else
No,
forgot
that was
stuff
it.
because Penny made a joke that it was only affecting the dudes.
Oh yeah. Oh right, I remember what I was going to do.
Callista had a dream.
So you guys headed a little bit further in. Callista got knocked out by a weird mushroom thing, which sent her to a whole different person's memories, essentially. Which was a I suppose night in
Mad
combat
trip.
during war. It was a very bad trip for her. Only lasted a very short time. But then she woke up and you guys saw a mural, and then you guys decided to head further in, trying to get the armor from a previous adventure group. So you guys ended up going down, trying to find the adventuring group. As you did, you guys walked into a room where the adventuring party, a lot of them were, crushed by boulders, essentially, when the roof having caved in. A lot of their armor was still intact. A lot of it was able to be salvaged when you guys get the free chance to do so. But their actual physical forms pretty much have just died. Interestingly enough, not a single one of you recognize these people in any way, shape, or form. Not their clothing, not their outfits, not their armor, not their names. You don't even know their names. They are completely unrecognizable to any of you. As you guys were looking over the bodies, there was I don't remember his size, but I think between 10 and 12 foot tall, what looks almost like a paladin. I believe he's wearing, probably, actually, I have his fucking sheet
Rusted
here.
armor except for a helmet.
Yeah, thank you. Or no, I
He
think
draws a sword.
he has rusted armor, more or less like half plate. So it's a lot of plate that's covering him. And then his helmet itself is not rusted, is very, very pristine, but is definitely wear and tear. Is a very weird mix of this is extremely well taken care of, but this thing is also old as shit. And it just seems odd to a degree. Okay. But he started looking at your full group, and he is. I don't remember what he said. Does anyone remember what he said?
Not exactly.
Something about us being enemies.
Oh, yeah. So he more or less said, like, you are enemies, you will be forgotten, or some stature like that. So he is very clearly intent on being the ever-living shit out of all of you. Oh, right, I actually have a battle map on. I forgot. I need to do... Yes, so I'll do that, and then I will do... On just one moment, folks. I forgot that I actually have to do extra steps when I'm doing combat. One day I'll get good at this. Alright, let me pull you guys into this. Assuming that doesn't kill people. Hopefully.
Did you all write down you have 2 health potions each?
2?
Yes.
2. Yeah, I gave everyone 2.
Oh.
You have 2
Dang,
health
okay.
potions.
Rich, thank you.
Why did this
That means I
not
only have 2 left
bring
for
this
myself.
fucker to this? What?
And they are
fuck?
they are regular potion of healings that regain you 2d4 plus 2 hit points when you drink it.
Hold on, I got... It didn't take my viewers, so I gotta pull you guys in this. By the way, everyone really loved your rainbow. In Tyrant's Wrath, people were very detained by your rainbow.
Oh, thank you. Yeah, I had a lot of fun with that.
Alright, is this one actually work for me now? Yes,
Let me
yes,
get
it is.
water 1
Good.
second.
No worries. Okay. And then I can pull up D&D battle scene with the kings stuff. There we go. That should work. I think that works. Yeah. Oh,
Whoops.
wait, it's on the wrong map. Or
You
not
said
map.
potion of healing?
Yes. Should
Okay,
be,
so 2d4 plus 2, yeah?
yes. I had
Okay,
to
okay,
look at
okay,
my
okay,
little
okay.
bottle in front of me.
Hmm?
I have a little potion bottle that I use. Where is the motherfucking... Ah, there it is.
And we each got
Um,
2, so I'm gonna say I have like 8, and then I'm gonna gift you guys some potions real quick.
Yeah. No, switch to the right
Select
one,
player.
dumbass. Okay, it's on the right one now. Thank God. I was like, you better be on the right fucking one. Alright. We'll do a combat encounter. We're going to have... So as you guys had come down, and you guys had saw, you know, the big guy over here, which I will show you his form real quick. This is a very rough form, but there you go. He looks very old. Don't mind the dagger in his offhand. He doesn't have one. But he does look vaguely old. He does not look recognizable to any of you as well. He clearly is someone of high stature. He has a few emblems on him as well. But he is clearly someone that is of importance. And yet not a single one of you know him in any way, shape, or form. It's very strange. As he had gotten up and decided to more or less fight you guys, Callista had decided that the best way to help in this situation is to try to give you guys an advantage. So she immediately ran over to one of the mushrooms to take it off and throw at him, and when she cut it, it blasted her in the face, and she fell over, knocked out.
Dun, dun,
She forgot
dun.
that the mushrooms make her knocked out.
Yeah, she was hoping it would work. It did not. I know I'm running out of space, dickhead. Fuck off. God, I hate those notifications. Sorry. So yeah, feel free to roll initiative, ladies and gents.
I'm gonna really quickly run and grab myself some tissues because I am sniffling and snuffling like mad.
No
Roll
worries.
Initiative.
I thought we were gonna have Damien do his stuff
Crap.
first.
Yeah, as I said, we'll be getting to it.
Okay.
This fight should not last super long, I don't think. Specifically just because of your team comp.
Let's go.
And then can I get a second one of you up? No. Oh wait, I can do the add event. Yes. Of Champion 2.
This stuff's so hot.
Why is this thing
Alright.
so annoying? Champion 2.
Sounds like he's falling over stuff. What's going on?
Sorry,
Clearly
that was me
he's
falling down
tripping
the
over
stairs.
everything.
No, that was my cat clawing at a random box in my room.
Do I not have a picture? What the fuck?
Initiative.
Let's go.
Better.
2. Nice. And the image path shall be... I don't fucking care. No. We'll do... Oh my god. Why am I not finding one easily? I don't fucking care. It's we'll do God and Warrior again, sure. There you go. Champion 2. Wow, really? No one has between... Alright, hold on, let me adjust his thing real quick. I was expecting someone to have fucking between 10 and 20. not gonna lie. Okay. Well, he's now initiative of 5. So he goes after you. But yes, he does go twice. Again, I expected 4 people, but I will make adjustments. Best I can, anyways.
It's fine. We got this.
It's fine. We got this, boyos. Okay. Penny, is your turn first, my dear. What would you like to do?
Okay, so do we have to do that roll? Right?
Uh,
The wisdom check.
yes. So, all of you guys will make. I forgot that. Thank you. All 3 of you will make a wisdom saving throw.
Penny, the kind of gal to remind the teacher that we had homework.
I just say that
Yes.
because
Hey. Yeah, I 100% was
I-
going to forget it. I even mentioned it like 5 minutes ago. Like, I need to do that too. So I appreciate it greatly. All right, Artus is good.
so Penny is gonna do the thing that we discussed.
Penny should have advantage because she was honest.
I guess you're more than welcome to do it.
Oh,
But
that's only
she's
if you
gonna
fail, right? Or are we just doing it regardless? I don't mind either
Fail.
way.
Huh?
Were we just doing that regardless, or was it only if you failed? What was the
Fail.
exact?
Oh, I'm
there?
doing it one way or another because
Yeah, that's fair enough. We'll go with that then.
Yeah.
So Penny's gonna cast counterspell, but she's not gonna throw it out. She's kind of gonna weave it into her fingers, like
Mhm.
what the game Cat's Cradle or whatever, you know?
Uh-huh.
And she's gonna try and just catch the magic
Mhm.
that's coming at her. Because
Mhm.
this wave of magic feels more intense than the other waves that has caused people to forget stuff, correct?
Significantly, yes.
And she doesn't want that.
It's like, I don't want my memory fucked with again. Come on.
Exactly. She has forgotten too much already, and she's not going to lose anything else.
Mhm.
So she catches it, and she's holding it, and she doesn't know what to do with it.
Mhm. It flows
Hot
into
potato,
your
hot potato.
it flows into your hands, and you now have effectively as kind of like a wavering ball of energy, more or less. It is clearly volatile and does not want to stay between your hands, so you will have to do something with it, or it will flow into you.
She she's gonna toss it. She's gonna toss it to the side.
Okay.
Yeah, call out for help.
And I believe that is
Send it to Mel?
into Grail, yeah.
Yes.
Okay. So Grail, unfortunately, that will mean an auto failure from you, which I believe we established earlier.
Yes.
Yes. So
Yes.
you
I
get hit.
imagine like Penny's just like gonna cry out for help or something, and Grail is just gonna try and catch it for her.
Okay.
She'll be struggling with it, and eventually she'll probably be like, I don't know what to do here. I don't what do I do?
And at that point, Grail would probably just say something like, "Boss is here. I'll take care of it."
And she'll just let go of it in his direction, like not my problem anymore.
All right.
Grail's
Was it you
probably
get
gonna like raise his shield, fully expecting to just be able to like block whatever this is, not worried at all. And then it just hits him with this incredible force. It's no longer like a sword. It's not like the swords he has deflected 1,000 times before.
Mhm.
It is just literal energy. It flows into him. It is unblockable, and Grail succumbs.
he succumbs. Yeah, the energy flows into you. Quite distinctly, you can feel it like slam into you. And it's a feeling unlike you've already had before. The memory that you've lost multiple times now has been almost unnoticeable, I would say, aside from actually not remembering the things. And once you figure that out, it's a very strange experience. But in this case specifically, you feel it. It targets a memory. Of course, it'd be one that you choose out of character. But it chooses that memory and locks onto it, and I would say like grips it. So what is that memory?
So it's targeting the memory that is most important to me, correct?
Yeah, it is a
Or
very,
memory
very
that is
important
extreme
memory to him.
importance.
Yeah, extreme importance.
Well, then I cannot imagine anything being more important to Grail than remembering why he is doing all of this in the first place. Not just being here in the dungeon, but his entire mission, his quest. Grail forgets about the revolution.
Ooh. All right. So as the I'll move Penny over here to make it make slightly more sense, visually speaking. But as as it flows over, and it slams into you more or less. What the fuck? Sorry, I'm looking. Oh, okay. Oh, sorry. Ortus is in two different spots for me. That was weird. But now he's better. That was very confusing. But as the memory flows into you, as the wave flows into you, and it grips onto this memory of the revolution, you feel detached from that memory. It's less you forgetting it and more it being locked away, so to speak. You
Is it
know,
kind of like that feeling you... Oh, sorry, you go.
Yeah. What was that you were saying?
I was going to say, is it sort of like that feeling of dissociation where it's like you were there, but it was not yours? It's almost like it was you in another person's body? Or is it
Kind
just
of.
completely different?
So you know the memory still. The memory is still there, but you can actively feel that you don't know what that memory is properly. You understand the general concept of the memory. You understand that it was a revolution. You understand there is something. You have no attachment to it. You whenever you think of revolution, is the same as thinking of a wet sock or a dry wall. It means nothing to you.
Have you ever had that moment in your life when you've just sort of stopped and looked at yourself and you're not sure what you're doing, why you're doing it, what
Oh, yeah.
anything in your life has meant?
Mm-hmm.
That is exactly what Grail is experiencing right now.
Ooh.
An
He has
existential
spent
crisis?
pretty much, he's spent the entirety of his adult life pretty much in pursuit of this revolution, trying to help the people, trying to overcome what he believes to be tyranny and oppression that is destroying the lives of people. It has been all he has all he's wanted to do, all that he has set his mind to, and having forgotten that, he sort of looks at himself and is not sure what he has done anything for. Not only did he no longer remember why he was in this dungeon, he's now forgotten why he's done anything at all for the past 10, 20 odd years. He remembers being in battle, he remembers killing people, but he does not remember why he has done any of that at all. And without anything to drive him, without anything to justify any of the sins he has committed, he just sort of drops his sword and shield.
Ooh. Ooh, okay. Ooh. Ooh, that's exciting. Okay. So, yeah, Penny and Ortuz, you both see Grail straight up drop his weapons just on the ground, looking unlike anything you've ever seen him look like before. He is just kind of gone.
Grail? Grail?
Mate, you alright?
Dude, pick up your sword. This guy thinks we're his enemy.
What was the purpose?
Probably to live, mate.
At least for now.
I'm not sure I care for that anymore.
For living?
I've done so for 30 odd years, and what has it amounted to? Why am I here? What have I achieved? What is the purpose of going further?
Uh,
I'm tired.
I get that, but like, I need to meet my parents. So what I need you to do is pick up the sword and the shield and just like fight for a little bit. Okay?
Fight for you.
If
Is that what
if
you're
that's what
saying?
you need, then yes. And she'll walk over to him. I can't die here. I fucked up already. Callista is over there. I'm supposed to grab Callista and leave. That's what Mel told me to do.
As pardon me, God, my throat is fucked up.
You're more than fine.
As Penelope says these words, and as she really phrases this in a way of "do this for me, not for yourself," it's almost like part of that memory within Grail feels just a little bit more real. The revolution itself is still a foreign concept to him, but it's almost like the revolution itself was built upon this idea of doing it for other people,
Mhm.
wanting to be something for someone else, trying to help others. So even if the exact reason he has done everything in his life is still completely foreign to him, something resonates enough with the idea of protecting her, protecting Callista, and protecting Ortis,
Mhm.
that there's a bit more clarity in his eyes. You're right. I cannot remember why we are here, why I've done anything, but part of me knows that it is my fault. If nothing else, I must do this to protect you, to protect the people I care about. And with really shaky, unsteady hands, Grail will bend down to pick up his sword and shield once again.
Okay, you've got this. And then, do I have time to walk over to Ortus and cast magic weapon on his sword again?
Yeah, absolutely.
Nice.
I think Grail would, in character, take the opportunity to very much try and reason with this fella.
Okay.
You know, even like he may not remember much about why he has done anything so far, but Grail is still not one about shedding unnecessary blood.
Mhm.
I do not know. I may not remember. I may not be able to remember why we are here, but I know for a fact that we are not enemies.
Kind of looks across at you, and he's on top of a massive pile of rubber. There's up above him is the broken ceiling, 2 floors of it that lead all the way up to the surface. So he has kind of like the twilight light kind of pouring down in the middle of it. The sunlight is not quite reaching down all the way. So it's kind of a weird blend of light that is impacting him. And he looks at you as he grabs his sword and he slowly unsheaths it. And he just goes, I am protecting. This place will be your tomb as it was for many others. She will be protected. She will forever be respected.
If you seek to protect, then we shall leave. It is as simple as that.
You know far too much about this place.
Very well. If it is protection that you seek, then I shall meet you. Protect that which is dear to me as well. And Grail will assume a stance, putting his shield out in front of him
Nice.
and readying himself.
He's gonna look at you and he's gonna walk down the slope that he is standing upon. pretty much down to about here-ish. He's a big dude, by the by. Like, he's a really, really big dude.
Yeah,
So-
you mentioned like 10 foot or
Yeah.
so.
He's like 10 to
Does
12 feet
he-
tall.
Does he look human or Goliath or is
He
there
looks
any
human.
Example? Yeah.
Yeah. He
Just a really
looks
big
pretty
human
much
somehow.
fully human to the best of your knowledge. He is just substantially larger than any other human you ever seen.
Interesting.
Yeah. He it's a very strange appearance because he does look like proper human proportions. He has regular skin color. He has from what you can see under his helmet, he does look relatively normal. He just looks tired, I would say, is the best way you can describe it. When you look into his eyes as he gets closer, you can also tell he doesn't look like he's seeing you, if that makes sense. Oh, Damien's one.
Yeah.
So he starts to walk forwards, and as he gets down the slope, pretty much facing you guys until he looks at you, and he holds out his sword before he crosses his arm over his chest and bows to you.
Grail will not bow, but give a nod of respect. He doesn't want to open himself up to be potentially vulnerable, but does also want to show some kind of respect to this man as well.
Okay. As you do so, he is pretty much just gonna kind of look at you for a second, and then he's gonna nod in response, and he'll go, "Let's finish a fight that has been long forgotten." And he's gonna hold his stance right there. He's not gonna move. Be in combat. So Grail, it is now your turn. Keep
I
moving
cannot
on.
see the. I can't see the actual. Wait, Penelope is sending me.
Hmm?
What?
Yeah, I sent you two
am-
potions.
Oh, I didn't.
Oh,
just saw that. It was covered by my character. I'm on the world map. I can't see the.
Why are you on the world map?
I can't see the.
Are the rest of you
combat.
guys on the world map?
Nope.
Nope.
Okay.
Oh, did I just skip my turn
Yeah.
somehow?
Let me hold on. Let me pull you guys back
apologies.
to the world map. Let's wait a couple seconds so everyone's on the world map. Is everyone seeing the world map?
Yep.
Yes.
Yep.
All right. Now we're going to go back here.
Loading Forgotten Ruins. This is promising.
Okay. Waiting with tense breath. Hey, there you
Hey.
go. Okay. Are you on this map now?
Yes.
Okay,
Yes,
good.
I am here.
All right. So it's now your turn. I don't know why
My
it keeps
turn.
moving upwards.
Christ.
Hmm?
On a 9. This is wild. All right.
It's wild.
I'm trying to think. Don't know what this guy's capable of, so I probably do not want to just rush up at him.
Mhm. I have total faith in you.
I will use a bonus action to cast Shield of Faith on myself.
Okay.
And then at least move to here.
Hmm.
I'm trying to think what the best way to make sure he can't get to like our back line is.
Hmm.
5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. Okay, you know what? I will probably just rush up. Grail may have forgotten about the revolution, but Grail is still very much arrogant. Grail still has an extraordinary amount of faith in himself.
I like it.
So he will run up.
Okay.
and for his action is just going to go for a regular attack.
Mhm.
Just going to try and feel out, see what this guy's defenses are like before committing anything else to it.
Feel free to punch him in the schnoz. I don't know why I like that word so much.
Perhaps stab him in the abdomen. Call that a stab.
Kick him in the dick.
Kick him in the nards. Wolfman ain't got no nards. Ooh, wow.
Ooh.
That will absolutely fucking hit him. So how do you swing?
That is 11 points of slashing damage. Right, Grail is just going to walk up, and he's not even going to try anything fancy to start with. He's not going to try any feints or try to fake this guy out. He just wants to try and feel out this guy's strength. So he's going to go straight for a telegraph slash right to the abdomen, as he promised.
Nice. Okay.
Just looking for some kind. He sort of like sees that's where the chainmail ends and the greaves sort of begin. So he's just trying to like slash it a little bit of open area there.
Very nice. He, as you go for the slash, you see him like he moves his sword for a second, and then just kind of holds it in place as you slash across his abdomen, and he just continues to stare down at you.
What is the meaning of this? Protect yourself. I'm not here to slaughter animals. I'm here to fight a warrior.
He just kind of looks at you, and he kind of goes, "You shall have my blade once you earn my blade."
I pray you do not die before that. And then I do believe I get multi-attack.
You do indeed, yes.
So I will... I've made one slash, we'll call this a right to left, and then in one fell motion, I will swing backwards and just try to aggravate that existing wound.
Alrighty. Let me look at that damage. Wow.
It's an 18 to hit.
That is not going to hit.
Ooh.
Yes. So you swing your sword just back, and as you do, he just turns his hand down, and as you swing backwards, your sword just slams into his, and it very much so feels like you're trying to slice through a wall as he just holds his sword in place.
Fascinating. All right.
Yeah. Is that the end of your turn?
Well, yes, that would be the end of my turn.
Alrighty. It is now Ortus's turn.
He's also going to rush up
Okay.
right in front of him as well.
Very nice. Okay.
But he's going to try weave and slice the back of his knees.
Ooh.
Interesting. Okay. Go for it. Let me see that damage, baby.
How do you just do the multi-attack again?
So it's on the left side. It's the cross swords.
Yep.
You'll click it, and then you'll just put in 2 for the number, click the check mark, and then click attack. You'll do the same thing for damage, depending on how many times you hit. The first one will hit, so you'll just do 1 on that, and then do damage. Ooh. Those are some low d6s.
They are, yeah.
So you go for the back of his knees, and obviously this is not something that he's super used to, of somebody going for the knees. So the first one, you do in fact get to clip the back of his knee a little bit, and he does like move down slightly. And then as you go, kind of sliding forwards, try to hit the other one, he moves his blade, kind of like flicking it against Grail's to effectively push Grail's sword back before he turns it into a reverse grip and shoves it into the floor. And as you slide forwards and try to slam your sword in the back of his leg, you just hit his sword. And you can feel the reverberations through your entire body as you slam full force into his blade.
You just hear Ortu start to laugh.
I like that.
'Cause he hasn't had this much fun in a while. He knows it's going to be fun.
All right, is it the end turn?
Yeah.
Alrighty. We're gonna go to his second turn. He's gonna look at you, like the both of you, and he just don't like pull his sword out of the ground. I kind of turn it around in his hand, and he just goes, "We shall see if you survive." He is going to do one attack on the both of you. So the first one is going to be for Grail. Second one is going to be for Ortus. That does not hit Grail's AC, I don't think, because you have
Not even
Shield
close,
of Faith.
baby. Shield of Faith and the +1 from Damien.
Oh yeah, that's true. But I do believe a 19 hits your AC, right, Ortus?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
So he swings the sword around and he pretty much like slams it against Grail's side. I assume, Grail, that you would like raise your shield to block and shit.
Yeah, just raise the shield. It just sort of like clangs off. Grail like physically sort of like has to stop it, but it's not too much effort.
Okay. Yeah, so he slams his blade against yours. You do feel that same reverberation through your body, but it's not too bad. As he bounces off your shield, he uses that momentum to slam his blade across Ortus's chest frame, which is going to do hopefully not going to kill you. 25 damage. That's very high dice.
Oh my!
That was almost max damage for all three of us.
Well, that changes what I'm gonna do.
That is almost max damage on that hit. Jesus Christ. So yeah, he slams his blade across and just slices a very large gash right into Ortus's entire chest. You see, like, it goes through his chainmail like it's butter, and it's just a massive gash wound on his chest now. Yeah. Very nice. It hurts. It hurts a lot. But yeah, that's just gonna be his turn. He's just going to flick the blood off his blade and return back to the fighting stance as he now just looks at Grail and just kind of starts ignoring Ortus. Okay. Penny, is now your turn.
Above game, on a scale of like 0 to your max health, what's the number that you're at right now?
Me?
Yeah.
A scale to what's your max health? A scale 1 to that number.
What number you at?
I lost like a third.
He hit him like a
42.
freight train.
How many rat bites? How many rat bites do you have left?
Bit by 42 rats.
Oh my god.
Okay. Well, let's see. I am going to do before the end of my next turn. I'm going to cast Mind Sliver on
Okay.
him. He has to make a intelligence saving throw.
Ooh, interesting. He is going to have disadvantage on this.
Interesting.
I'm assuming he fails.
I honestly don't. Oh, yes, he does.
Okay. Yeah, he's don't fail
It would be
that.
15.
Okay.
Okay. So he takes that 5 damage.
Mhm.
And then he also subtracts 1d4 from the next saving throw it makes until the
Ooh,
end of my next turn. 'Cause I
interesting.
have a plan.
Okay. I like it. I like the plan. All right. Is that all you want to do with your turn, or?
I don't think I can do anything else. So, yeah,
All
that's
righty.
what I'll do. Or where did Callista's body go?
It's just up here on the top right. It was messing with the game's
Okay.
view, so yeah, she's just unconscious, just laying down.
I'll just take a couple steps that way to be
Okey-dokey.
between her and him.
Cool. All right, is now his second turn, which I might get rid of the second turn at some point, but we'll see how it goes. But yeah, he's straight up like he hits Ortus's weapon, and just chest frame, and then he just looks at Grail. It is very clear he does not see Ortus as a threat anymore, as there's just blood flowing down his chest frame. So he looks at Grail, and he is going to take a single shot at you. He's not going to attack twice. He's only going to attack once. This one, however, is going to have a bonus because the stance that he's in. So we're going to go ahead and give him a +2 to this attack. Because he is purposely doing a single blow and really trying to hit you with it. Whew. That's a 26.
That will hit, in fact.
All right. So he slams into you. And he goes for your shield, by the way. But he slams into you with like full force. He's two-handing his weapon as well. And he full force hits you like a baseball bat to the side. It reverberates through your entire arm, your entire side, your, I assume, left side. It echoes through your body, and you can actively feel a lot of pain flowing into you. Your arm practically feels like he just snapped it. Good God, why is he getting fucking higher rolls as hell? That's the highest rolls I've ever seen from a D6. Yeah, so it rolls through your entire side. It really does feel like he just like bent your arm from just the sheer force that he threw into you. He very clearly did not aim for you. He aimed for your shield specifically. And I will take away... I will take away his 20 and I'll replace it with the 5. Because I think 2 hits versus 3 people, that is not good damage economy, so...
I feel like there's some sort of puzzle here that you guys should also be trying to solve. Like I'm like, I feel like
don't think
Sin
so.
is like dropping
there
hints,
are
and I'm like,
environmental
I'm not
things that
here.
you can interact with.
But
The puzzle is how hard do I have to hit him before he dies.
There are environmental things that you guys can interact with. But yes, it is now your turn, Grail.
Well, it's about that time.
It's about that time.
Grail, you're going to feel like just an aura emanating from Grail.
Oh,
And it sounds
before
like
I
it sends a
forget,
Oh.
You start your turn within 10 feet of him. So roll me a DC 15 wisdom check. Wisdom save.
Oh my!
Where's my whiz gone?
We are not the wisdom people.
Oof,
15?
just
You
barely.
sure it wasn't a 14?
So, roll me a D4.
This is the direction I am running in.
A 2. Oof. So with that, until the end of this turn, so the end of your turn, you now have disadvantage on all attacks with weapons or spells you are proficient with.
Okay, that is fine because I actually didn't even plan on attacking this turn.
Oh, nice. But yes, as you like start your turn around him, you can feel energy more or less pulsing from his helmet down outwards towards you. And
oh wait, no, actually, wait. I just realized I have my divine protection, so I get an extra D. Is it a +2 to that? So I think I actually succeed.
if it's +2, you 100% succeed. Yeah.
Where is?
Hi, yeah. So what kind of paladin are you?
Have a wild fucking guess.
Yeah, true.
Stabby kind.
Aura of Protection. When you make a saving throw, gain a bonus to your saving throw equal to my Charisma modifier.
Your
Oh, yeah,
charisma
yeah.
modifier,
So you get
yeah.
a plus
Okay,
3.
so that's a
yeah.
plus 3.
You do, in
Yeah.
fact,
Yeah, so it
succeed.
doesn't actually. Yeah, you do get that constantly as long as you're conscious.
Yep. As well as Artus. So you do
Alright,
feel that. You feel
yeah.
the pulse of energy, and it doesn't do anything to you. So feel free to continue.
So that was a sort of like feeling of fear, was it, that you said?
Is a feeling. It makes you forget stuff. So it's a feeling of like for a second you like your eyes kind of unfocus before you snap back.
All right, well, my eyes, I'm going to say like the eyes sort of like roll to the back of my head as part of this. And when they snap back, they're no longer just regular eyes with their irises and such.
Mm-hmm.
They are pools of darkness.
Ooh.
And from my back sprouts 2 skeletal, ghostly wings.
Oh fuck yeah.
And this means that this fella, as well as Ortus, unfortunately, must make a charisma saving throw.
Ooh, okay. Ortus, you do get a plus 3 to your charisma.
Okay.
Wow.
Fuck
Aw.
off.
Watch our tooth fail. Oh
Yeah.
no.
Oh boy. That's
need a
with a plus 3, so that's a 13. Does that beat your DC?
No.
All right. Cool. What's it do?
Wait, what is my proficiency plus 3? Yeah, that doesn't beat.
Yeah. And it's based on
so-
your charisma score, so it's plus 3.
It's charisma plus proficiency, so 8 plus charisma plus proficiency, so
Wait,
14.
did you use Necrotic Shroud?
Yeah.
Wait, wouldn't that
Oh,
mean he
no.
passes then? Because he got 10 plus 3, right?
Huh?
And if it's based on
It's
your charisma,
8
which
plus
is
3 plus 3, which is 14.
Oh, because proficiency is plus what is plus 3 now. Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Sadness.
unfortunately.
Yeah. So you give a bonus to people based on your charisma modifier, which you have a plus 3 at the moment. So whatever rolls that they do with a saving throw, you add on your charisma modifier to their roll.
So that is Ortus is frightened of me, which feels very fitting.
I fucking love that. You have just a wave of effectively terror that pulses out from you. And Artus.
Boss music starts playing.
Yeah, I know, right?
It's funny that Ortus doesn't know he can do this as well.
How do you react to your newfound friend fucking exploding like skeletal wings out of his spine with black eyes?
What the fuck, mate?
You see the champion look down at you, and you see for the first time a vague smile appearing on his face, and he just goes, "You shall be worthy of my blade." Okay. Is there anything else you like to do?
Yes, indeed. For my second action,
Fuck yeah.
I am going to raise my shield, which is my holy symbol,
Mhm.
and from behind him is going to appear a floating spectral scythe that is going to attempt to slice at his neck.
Ooh.
I'm using spiritual weapon.
Nice. Alrighty. And for anyone who doesn't know, I have modified spiritual weapons, so you do have concentration with it now. Because I found out that spiritual weapon is a real bitch and a half to beat when there's no way to get rid of it. But yes, I will put down this eye behind him to represent the spiritual weapon. All right. Feel free to roll your spiritual weapon attack.
Yep, that is one. No, that's my spellcasting mode. Melee spell attack. So What does that exactly use?
That would be hold on just one moment. It'd be 1d8 plus your oh wait, that's damage.
Yeah, that's
Melee
damage.
spell attack is I think it's a 1d20 plus your spellcasting mod. Let me double check.
I'm checking as well.
Yeah, so you use your spellcasting mod instead of your strength or dex. Alongside proficiency.
Righto. Okay, so that would be 1d20 plus 6.
Yes.
No!
As
Unfortunate.
your spiritual weapon, the was it scythe you said?
Yes.
Yeah, so as the scythe appears behind him, as he looking at you, he really does just move his sword back behind his back and catches the scythe before flicking it away. He doesn't even look behind him.
Ooh.
He is maintaining perfect eye contact with you the entire time.
Alright.
Alrighty. Ortus, is now your turn.
He's gonna try slice at his wrist this time.
Ooh, fancy.
Gonna keep going for weak points.
Ooh, you may want to move around the guy first. You have disadvantage on ability checks and attack rolls while the sorcerer fears within line of sight. So you may want to move like right here, so that Grail's no
Okay.
longer in your sight. I'd be like, all right, let me sneak around real quick, bud. All right, feel free to do your attacks. 16 and 13. Neither of those are going to hit this bud, unfortunately.
Christ. I'm just gonna second win them. How do I do that?
Mhm. Yeah, you swing at him, and you attempt to get to his wrist, but they are in gauntlets. So as you like slam down onto him, it just doesn't go through. The screech of metal is very loud, but it just kind of slices across his gauntlets, and he legitimately does not even look at you. He doesn't even try blocking. He's just
Damn.
looking at Grail. All right, is there anything else you'd like to do?
Yeah, second wind, but how?
Oh, second wind. Do. Yeah, so you can just go over to second wind and then to the left of its name, over the picture. If you click that, it turns into D20. It will use its ability. Ooh, very nice. Max healing. I think that's the highest roll you guys have gotten all game.
Simmer down that hate.
All right, yeah, feel free to add that 16 health, which is quite a bit actually. And then we'll move over to Penny. Hi, Penny.
Okay. So Penny is
Ooh.
now gonna cast. Oh, go on.
Oh no, sorry, I just realized I forgot to do a thingy. But yeah, keep going.
Wither and Bloom.
Ooh, okay.
So, oh, what's his name? Do we know his name?
You
Whoever
do
he is,
not
boss
know.
guy.
We're
needs
going.
to
You guys
make
can
a-
call him champion.
Champion needs to make a DC 15 Constitution saving throw.
Okay.
And because of Mind Sliver, it's a minus D4.
Okie dokie. And it looks like. Oh yeah, each creature of your choice. Okay, cool.
Yeah.
And then
So
one
I'm
creature of
just
your
targeting
choice
him.
can also regain health as well. Which one would you
Exactly.
like to do that?
Since I just saw Ortuz heal, it's gonna be Grail.
All right. Grail,
That is
you
good.
are welcome to spend and roll one of your unspent hit dice and regain a number of hit points equal to that roll plus your spellcasting mod.
Is it his spellcasting or is it mine? Because I'm casting it.
It says one creature of your choice in that area can spend and reroll one of its unspent hit dice. So his.
Along with your spellcasting, so that'd be
Oh
mine,
yeah, your
right?
spellcasting. So that would be +4.
It's charisma, right?
Yeah. So god damn.
Yo,
There we
let's go.
go.
1d10 +4. All right, yeah. So you get 14 health.
Huge.
That's very, very good. He needs to do a
Constitution saving throw. DC
Constitution
15.
saving throw. Okay. So Constitution saving throw, and he has a what penalty?
Negative 1d4.
Okay. That is super helpful to you, I'll be honest. That's,
Oh
that's
no.
not.
It's just one. But you know what? Listen. If you get to 15. No!
Oh my god. This guy's insane.
Okay, so Constitution not the way to go.
I love how I tried having an actual Reaper beat the shit out of you guys, and he just did fuck all. And this motherfucker, he shows up. He's not even a named character. He's had 2 fucking natural 20s against
I
you
mean, in our
guys.
defense, okay, well, in my defense, Damien was there and like talked to the Reaper and like tried to like kind of be like, "Hey, buddy, like unionize yourself." Like they're
Hey,
not even trying to
bud.
talk to this dude anymore.
Yeah.
I tried talking.
He
You
did.
tried, yeah, girl did try to
I said
let us walk
anymore.
away.
Yeah, not
Anymore,
anymore. But...
All right, so as the Wither and Bloom affects him, how's it look? What's the look of it?
Let's see. Does it say what it looks like at all? No.
Don't believe it has a descriptor.
Uh,
I'm assuming vines.
are there any like anything that's living that's a plant there?
Oh yeah,
Kind of
there's a
shrivels up
shit ton
and
of flora
withers
all
and-
around.
Yeah, but in the 10-foot area.
I would say there's a lot of flora that is trying to pop out from under the rubble, and there's probably a lot that's at
all-
his feet.
So that all just withers and browns, decays really quickly, and
Okay.
kind of dissipates.
It spreads throughout
But-
the air, and he kind of just like he looks down for a second, and then he looks back at Grail. Just not even paying
Good.
much attention to it.
Oh shit. I don't think I really have anything else I can do. So that's gonna be my turn. Hold on,
Alright.
hold on 1 second.
I think you have some. Features.
Ooh. Yeah, that's what I was looking at. Yeah, sure. I'll
Hey.
summon Omen.
All right. Now
We're just surrounding him right now.
Let's go into your journal real quick so I know what's going on.
1d4. Ooh.
Ooh.
Is it gonna be the vulture again, I think, yeah?
Your
Yep.
choice.
Nope, it's
Oh no,
3,
yeah,
so
it's 3. Sorry, I
vulture.
was looking for. Yeah, it is indeed the vulture once again. And then
And,
is that half your points?
It is.
Okay.
Wait, is that
I don't recall how many points your omen takes.
Yeah, no, so summoning takes half of them
Okay.
right now, so it's 3.
Mm-hmm. Okay. So in that case, since you're at half,
Oh, yes.
roll me 1d10.
D8, D10.
Oh boy.
No. It's okay.
Oh, that's so bad for you. Roll me 1d4.
It's okay. It'll be fine. It's
Oh
gonna,
my god.
it's gonna, oh my god.
Jesus Christ. Alright, so you guys see the Hound of Ill Omen, which is actually a vulture, pop up. I'm gonna use a I don't know, a chest for that. So there you guys go. You get a little chest here, for funsies. We're gonna put them right there. And as the
fine.
creature pops up, Grail, you just hear from behind you, Penny falling over unconscious.
What?
Yep.
Yep, she's out cold,
It's
peacefully
fine.
sleeping.
Oh.
Yep.
This is pre-planned stuff, by the way. These rolls,
Oh,
we
so
planned this months ago.
Many. Yep.
This
Great.
is
And it only just now came in effect. But hey,
I
Omen's
love
still
it,
there.
Great
yeah.
timing.
Very
And
good
Omen
timing, yeah. Let's see.
knows
so
that to attack the champion.
yeah, I have to pull up a vulture stat block now.
It's the direwolf statistics. You
Oh,
don't.
is it? Okay.
Yeah.
Let me pull that up real quick.
And it automatically knows its location, and it will just keep attacking.
Okay, like that. There we go. And then
Omen's on auto.
It's on auto. What?
Omen's on auto. He
Oh, okay.
he doesn't
That's what I
need
mean.
me around to command.
Very fair. Where's my direwolf? Why are you not? There you are. You're an animal. Let me just move it so you can see him.
It's gonna be
There you are.
so. If you're just does it have
There you go.
my initiative, or do I have to roll its initiative?
Let me check your hound real quick. I think
looking
it
at
goes
it.
off your initiative. Temporary hit points equal to half your sorcerer level, which is very nice. It starts its turn. We're gonna say that it's on your initiative. Oh, it says roll initiative for the hound, so you have to use its initiative based on its direwolf sheet, which I will give you access to.
I pulled it up somehow. I clicked on the thing.
Oh yeah.
And I clicked roll for it, but it didn't pop up.
There you go.
It says unknown combatant right now.
Okay. Weird. Yeah, so if you go into... Oh, wait, I can actually pull out the direwolf, can't I? Does it
That's
have
what
a
I
picture?
have up right now.
Yeah, it does. There you go. So you do have access to that thing now. Its entire sheet and all that. So you should be able to roll... So if you double click,
Initiative?
it's... Yeah, and then click initiative. Oh, my shit just broke.
Uh-oh.
I broke it.
Oh.
Classic Penny.
Yep. She broke her mind, we got breaking the thing.
Yeah, but I think
She
my
broke
visuals
Grail.
just broke.
Just
Hold on
breaking
just
everything.
2 seconds.
Just don't go breaking
She broke
my
Damien's heart 3 episodes ago. But we're
It's
not gonna talk about that.
Oh,
true.
Making that joke.
Sorry, folks.
Don't go breaking my
shit just
heart.
broke. Don't go breaking my heart. Oh, baby, don't go breaking my heart.
And just for flavor, when he did give y'all 2 health potions each, he would not look Penny in the eye. Just
Oof.
like
Oh.
Why must
Makes
you
sense,
hurt my
yeah.
heart?
Raw, giving the health potions to the person who harms.
Okay, I still don't know why that says non-combatant, but I will fix that.
Well,
in
remove it for a second.
Yeah.
I'll just roll again, see if it does anything different.
Let me just add it to the initiative. Oh, it does say unknown. Oh, well, one of them. The picture is broken, so
Yeah.
feel free to roll it in
Well,
the
it's
combat phase.
It's what?
Yeah, it's just not going to picture because it doesn't want to load.
No,
its
I mean,
picture.
what did you want me to do?
Oh, well, it's initiative.
Oh. Roll initiative. Boop, boop.
There we go.
Okay.
Yeah, so it's just don't have an unknown picture because it's a bitch.
That's fine. It's fine.
Let me see if I can.
It's there. It's helping, the champion now has
Oh, there we go.
disadvantage on saving. Oh, it's only against spells I cast, and I'm not casting anything. So
Oh.
forget that.
That's probably okay.
It's okay.
Yeah. All right. Well, with you being now fully unconscious and your vulture having now spawned, is going to be its turn, which I will take once I fix my rolls. Don't worry, guys. Scuff scream. It's perfectly fine. There we go. I have now fixed the scuff. Hopefully, my shit doesn't break again. That's okay. All right, so it's his turn again. He is straight up not paying attention to anything else whatsoever. Not Ortuz to his side, not the vulture next to him, not the sickle behind him. His entire line of focus is purely on Grail, as he once again moves into his stance, as he's going to take a single swipe at you once again. So it's going to be with a +2.
Alright.
That's going to be 20.
20 to hit?
Yes, 20 to hit.
That will not hit.
All right. He slams forwards again. This time actually aiming for your chest. But you, I assume, how do you block this?
Well, I'm sort of like recoiling from the last attack, but Grail is a man with an arm made of the same material as his shield. That is steel. Will brace himself, this time taking just putting a bit more slack in his arms so that he can sort of absorb the blow a little bit better, sort of like move with it.
Okay.
And will this time successfully absorb and absorb most of the hit and deflect it without actually injuring himself.
Ooh, nice. Okay. Yeah, so it basically like slides along your shield as you flow with the slash. It's a horrendous noise, but it does slide through without harming you. He was aiming for you this time, so you do know he seems to be getting serious.
About time.
He has once again only hit you once. It is now the vulture's turn.
Okay, simple enough. Just cast the biting, I guess.
All right, give me that chomp. I'm assuming he has to roll strength against something.
Just DC 13 strength saving throw.
All right. Yeah, so roll his attack, and if he does not get above DC 13, he will be prone.
What?
All right, the 25 is him because I was on the character sheet. But that is the third fucking natural 20 this man has gotten. Jesus, that is a lot of damage. Holy shit. Oh my god.
Hey, DM, do you want to talk about this? Are you okay? Are you upset at us?
What just happened? I'm so confused.
So the direwolf, the natural 20, I was on the direwolf sheet, so I used the direwolf stats, which is kind of annoying. But it was the Forgotten Warrior getting his third natural 20. I swear to God, I have no power over the randomization of this ship.
Okay, I was confused because I saw the direwolf get the 20. I'm just like,
Yeah.
let's go! Everyone's like, no!
No,
I'm
I
like,
clicked the wrong character. But yeah, that natural 20 is his. Jesus Christ. But that 27 is damage to him. Ouch. Okay.
Yeah, because wait, it says.
So I'm confused. What's going on?
So you rolled. Oh no! Wait, you're right. That 19 is his. Sorry, I didn't realize. Yeah, so 19 was his, which he has fucking +9. So he does still 60 on strength. But no, the bite does him. That is a critical. That is a very painful critical of yours.
Hey,
Jesus
it's all my
Christ.
vulture fucking dive bombing, biting him with the big beak.
I absolutely love that. And your character does have pack tactics, by the way. So you do get advantage on each of your attacks if you do miss. Specifically, you get advantage on direwolf's attacks. Because you are within some distance. Roll me a wisdom saving throw, I think. Is that still in effect, Grail?
Yes, it is. What is the exact rules?
Charisma saving throw.
Oh
Wisdom
no.
saving throw. Is it when they start their turn or when I start my turn?
I don't know. Oh, the instant you
Oh, it's
transform.
the instant I transform.
So not after.
Yeah, so you would not have to roll charisma for him. That's good. All right,
good to
so
know.
yeah, you do fucking 27 damage to the son of a bitch. It does wound him quite greatly. The beak and the claws of your vulture absolutely.
It's a bearded vulture, in case anyone wants to look up like what it looks like.
Yeah, it absolutely just starts ripping him to shreds as like it launches at him. He kind of raises one arm to block it, and it just rips right through the skin of his arm as he just slowly turns his head to look at the vulture. All
But
right.
he screeches and flaps away again.
Grail, it is now your turn. You see this man, for once, diverting his attention from you. What would you like to do?
Do
my
not
friend?
forget where your gaze belongs.
Ooh.
You may have forgotten everything, but I will ensure that you remember fear. And a terrifying presence will emanate from Grail as he uses Conquering Presence. And I will need this fucker to make a wisdom saving throw.
Jesus Christ. Okay, where is Conquering Presence? Trying to find that. Oh, there it is. Yes. Creature of your choice, that's good. Wisdom saving throw DC 14. Thankfully, his wisdom is not particularly high. His save's high, unfortunately. But... yeah.
That will succeed.
you use that on him, and as like the fear kind of radiates out of you, your pure conquering presence radiates out from you. He slowly turns his head back from the vulture and looks at you, and he just goes, "I do not know fear, but you shall."
Oof. Bold words for someone about to get slashed from behind by a floating scythe. That is going to be another attack with my funny little boy.
Hit
Which
that
is,
boy.
So D20 plus 6. That is going to miss again.
He doesn't
These,
even
these
bother
rolls are
trying to
not doing it
block.
for me.
He literally just like moves his back a little bit, and the scythe just slides down across the back of his armor. He's not even looking behind him.
Man, these rolls are not it today.
I know, right? It's wild.
All right. Well, that is the end of my turn, unfortunately.
Alrighty. Ortus, is now your turn. You have you're seeing a wide variety of crap as the wound on your chest has started to heal from your second wind, so it's no longer bleeding profusely. But you are watching just Grail and this guy just have like a pissing contest with their massive swords.
Ortus is starting to get annoyed that he's getting ignored here.
Like, fucking fight me, bitch!
Come on, mate. Come on.
You are no
He
longer
fucking-
afraid
he's-
of Grail, by the way.
Yes. He's gonna slice at the back of his legs again.
Okay. Yeah, give me some good rolls. Give me some high rolls. Fuck this
Come
boy
on.
up. Jesus Christ.
Damn it.
At least to him once. So you slide for it, you try to hit the back of his leg, and he really does just lift his leg up and kick back behind him. So your sword just like swings backwards. But you do take this opportunity to swing down fucking harder at this son of a bitch. For another 13 damage. Very nice. You slam into the back of his leg, and you do see him like falter slightly. He like as you hit the back of his knee, he like his leg buckles ever so slightly. Okay.
Come on, mate.
He is still not paying attention to you.
Oh.
Savage.
Grail has forced him to lock in, and he is locking the fuck. Alright, anything else you want to do with your turn? Oh goddamn! I keep forgetting to do shit.
Can he? Can Ortus jump on his back and hold him still, or is it not something?
Yeah. Give me a strength v strength. He is quite large, so this is gonna be quite difficult. But strength save
So
versus
just-
a strength save. Or actually, an athletics versus athletics. That's what it should be.
Oh. Athletics normal?
Yeah. Almost a 20. Very close. Oh my god.
Why is this guy so OP?
You jump onto his back. You are like full force, like full body weight, and Ortus is not a small man. Ortus is a large man. So you jump onto his back and you're like piggyback riding him, like you're backpacking him. You like wrap your arms around his shoulders and you're like pressing down with all of your might. And yeah, he legitimately just looks at Grail and doesn't look like it doesn't seem like he's noticing that you're on his back. He's just staring at Grail. It's like having a child on his back and he's just not giving a shit. All right, Penny, you are still sleeping. Roll me a.
The great thing about this is,
Hmm?
nobody. I don't think Grail or Ortus has seen Penny sleep. She
Oh,
just looks like
God.
she's dead to them.
Yeah. Every time you guys look behind you, it doesn't even look like she's breathing. She just straight up looks like she died a second ago.
I would imagine Grail hasn't even looked behind him. Grail has this 10-foot
They're locked
monstrosity
in.
towering in front of him. Be like, you can't take your eyes off this kind
That's
of guy.
fair, yeah.
He's already getting pushed back. Grail is already not winning here. You can't
Yeah.
afford to take his eyes off that on top of it.
That's fair. I will say, you guys have done a substantial quantity of damage to this man. It's a very impressive
Good.
quantity.
Okay, what do you want me to roll?
Yes, you're sleeping. Roll me a Constitution saving throw. It's not concentration check.
Constitution saving throw. Gotcha.
Yes. Wow. All right. You feel like in your dream state, whatever your dream state may be, whether it's fully darkness or otherwise, but you can feel in your dream state something happening. And you don't know what it is, but something feels wrong to you. All right. And since you are still napping, come over here. We're going to change it to 4 rounds instead of 4 minutes because Jesus Christ, that's a long time.
Yeah.
You would never be coming out of that.
Nope.
Yeah, so he has Ortus on his back and he looks at Grail and he just goes, "Would you like to know the meaning of fear?"
Teach me, so I can better make you feel it.
Ortus, roll me a Constitution save, or so roll me a strength saving throw.
Uh-oh.
Very eager to see this number.
Oh no.
So as he says that, without looking behind him, he reaches backwards and grabs the pretty much the back of Ortus's neck and lifts him off of him before he chucks Ortus with full force at Grail. Grail, roll me a dexterity saving throw if you wish to dodge Ortus's entire body weight being thrown at your face.
I think this time I will attempt to dodge.
Okay.
That's not
Oh.
Oh.
All right. Considering Ortus's massive body weight, the both of you take 5 damage. as he quite literally bounces off of you, slamming the both of you into and off the ground. And then for his
Wild.
yeah, and then you guys are both, everyone's around him and such. So he's gonna look at all of you, and he's going to go, the meaning of fear, and he slams his blade into the ground, is to make those around you suffer. Every creature of his choice, which is all 4 of you, make a DC 16 saving. Oh, right. Grail, roll me a concentration check real quick for your scythe real quick.
Oh, yep. Is that my
I
prof
believe
plus dexterity plus 8?
I
prof
believe
plus
it's your constitution
Right.
saving throw.
Wait, I got a constitution. Yeah, constitution saving throw.
Yeah.
Wait, I rolled that with this.
Wait, how is that critical?
What? No, that's going down by. Why is that going down by 2? What?
That's going up by 2. It's 6 to 8, but that says it's a critical failure.
I thought I rolled a 9.
Yeah, I
Oh.
thought so as well.
That looked like a 9.
No, it was a 6.
8.
Upside down, I guess.
One way or another, it wasn't a 1.
Yeah, why is that saying it's a 1?
I think it's a fail regardless, right?
It is
It's probably
indeed.
just red because it's a fail.
Oh, maybe.
So,
But that is indeed
no
a
more
failure.
scythe.
So your scythe does go away. Just from Ortuz slamming into you, your full concentration of your blade
God
gone.
damn it, Ortiz.
But with his ability, you will all make a DC 16 saving throw.
I'm sorry, what?
Not you, Penny. You're too far. But the Direwolf, Ortuz, and Grail will all make a DC 16 Constitution saving throw.
Constitution save. Gotcha. Oh.
This is going to hurt.
Ooh.
This is
my
gonna
God,
hurt
can I
a
get
lot.
one pass?
Jesus Christ. Okay. So you all feel a blast of energy. I forget if you are resistant to radiant, and I believe Ortuz is too. Yes, both you are resistant to radiant, so you will take half damage from this.
Oh, Omen's gonna be gone.
Yeah, Omen's not gonna have a fun time here.
Nope.
So you take. Oh, why is that Ortuz?
That's a lot of D.
It is a lot. That was a shockingly low roll for what he did. So you both take 11. The Direwolf will be taking 22. That was that. I think that was the lowest damage roll that he has done all game.
Oh my goodness.
That-
Well, Omen's gone.
Hey, Sin, just a quick question. What the fuck, dude?
I expected y'all to have a healer, okay? Y'all
Omen's
still
gone.
fucking him up.
I don't know how to make him disappear.
Oh, I can make him disappear. It's fine.
Okay, thank you. Oh my god.
But yeah, a blast of energy radiates through the room and slams into both of you. It doesn't do as much damage as you would be expecting, as is radiant energy just blasting through you. But oh boy, does your skin sizzle. And yeah, he's not looking Ortuz. He's just looking at Grail.
This is so sad.
I know, right? Grail, it's now your turn.
Alrighty.
Yeah, I'd say you were in
Well.
quite a significant amount of pain.
Grail has felt worse.
This is true.
Grail grins and bears it. Quite literally grins because this is a truly engaging fight.
Grail takes a shit and takes this much damage.
You've seen the kind of food he eats. This is not an exaggeration.
Jesus Christ.
All right. I'm gonna. You know, it's been like 2 whole turns since I tried to cut this guy up. So let's
Mhm.
go for it again. I will make a attack roll.
Absolutely fuck him up, boys. I want his blood to be on the goddamn ground.
I see he's left himself overextended after the throw with Autos. He's trying to regain his footing, so I'm gonna
100%. And his sword's in the ground,
a
too.
opportunity. Yeah, I gotta take an opportunity to really hit him with this. Fuck me, that's a miss.
His
I've rolled
AC is
above a 10
comparable to
once.
yours. This is amazing, but also sad.
If I rolled above 10 once!
Log out, log back in. Turn it off, turn it back on again. Your rolls aren't doing it. Okay, reset.
I sort of half expect. I'm still used to him like guarding with his sword, and
Mhm.
I haven't calculated for the fact that he obviously won't do that. So this goes wide as I overcompensate.
Mhm.
But that's fine because I pull it back, and on the uppercut,
Mhm, mhm.
I.
Oh my God, that was almost a one.
Yes, about fucking time.
Redemption!
That was so close to a 1. I was like, oh.
I was gonna cry. That will be a hit, and
All right.
as a bonus action, I'm going to throw in a Wrathful Smite.
Ooh, nice. And you're welcome to do Divine Smites along with Wrathful Smite if you would like to.
Smite him, smite him, smite
I
him,
will-
smite.
Oh, you know what? I was thinking my plan was like frighten him and then fish for crits and then do it all, but I think given the current state of things, it is probably better that I just do a big dump right now. That was a horrible way of phrasing it. How is he?
let me dump out some damage here real quick.
Can Grail sort of gauge how this guy is looking in terms of how injured he is?
Yes, you can. So from what you can see right now, he is decently injured. His leg is bleeding. His arm is just, his left arm is just kind of like, his forearm is somewhat tattered, and it's just covered in blood as it's dripping down onto the ground. He is swaying ever so slightly, so he has taken a decent quantity of damage. I would say he's almost half. But he is chucking on through. Does not seem like he's too bothered by the damage he has taken so far.
Very well. I'll throw in one extra regular smite.
Okay.
I think I will not do more than that at the moment.
Okay.
We're gonna just play it safe. So that is going to be. I did 13 slashing damage, plus I believe it is 1d6 psychic damage from my Wrathful Smite.
Yes.
So,
1d6
roll
psychic.
that.
Very nice. And then he has to roll a wisdom saving throw DC 14 or be frightened of you. God,
Yes.
everything you do makes people scared of you.
That's the whole point.
I
Wait
love
until
it.
I get next level. That's when things really
Oh
get
my
fun.
God.
Yeah!
Fuck yeah! Fuck yeah! You've now
Oh!
managed to actually scare him. Oh my goodness. Since
This
that
is what
is
we needed.
And we are throwing in an extra smite as well,
hell yeah.
which is Divine Smite, which is 1d8. Is that? Oh yeah, expend a spell slot for that,
2d8
don't I?
for each. So it's 2d8 at first level, 3d8 at second level, 4d8 at third level.
Ah,
no,
yeah,
fourth
right.
levels. Yeah,
I don't have third levels, unfortunately.
nice. So that's 12 damage in total. Since that was a critical failure, he is actually not going to be able to disable it in his next turn. He will have to wait a little bit for that. All right, but yeah, you
Let's
do
go.
legitimately see as you like uppercut and you slash through his thing. I believe you do necrotic damage as your smites, right?
Oh, good question, actually. No, it still says radiant. I'd like to flavor it as necrotic if that is
Yeah,
okay.
100%.
Otherwise, we can just stick with radiant.
Yeah, we'll do necrotic. It doesn't change a whole lot for most things, but it does make you slightly.
I'm gonna hate this when we verse undead, but
Yeah,
we work
that's
out what we
right.
do with that.
That's why I gave
Flavor
you
is
the
what
Sounds
we
like a
want.
later
Yes.
problem.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's a layer made problem. So you slice upwards, you bamf fucking necrotic energy into his chest frame, which is going to actually do slightly more damage. That is going to do. Yes, that's psychic, so that's 14 more, so that's another 7. So that did a lot of damage. And he is now, you can see in his eyes legitimate fear as you slam into him.
I may not remember why I am here. I may not remember what my purpose is. But there is one thing I will never forget. And that is that I will conquer everything that stands before me. I am the one that will stand at the pinnacle of this world, and you will bow before me and know fear.
God damn. He is not going to respond. Ortus, is now your turn. You can see Ortus that as he readies his stance, he is favoring the leg that you did not hit. The leg that you did hit seems to be compromised to a degree.
Alright. Ortus is gonna go for his Achilles tendon this time.
It's like, fuck you, I'm important. Absolutely go for it, my friend. Hey, that first one is going to miss, although just barely, but the second one is going to hit. As you slide down,
Seems a theme here.
yeah, as you slide down to pretty much just tackle this motherfucker's fucking knees, legs, all the little bits. You are as a 6'7" man, you are becoming a new ankle biter. Welcome to the club. And you absolutely go for his legs. Is the one you're hitting with? Are you going for the leg that is compromised?
It's compromised, yeah.
Okay, cool. You absolutely slash through it, and you were just like fucking pounding that leg to nothing else. And you see, like, as you slice through the back of his leg and such, he actually does like tip, like he tips ever so slightly. As you can see, he is not able to put a lot of weight on it, so he is primarily holding most of his weight on his left leg while holding his right leg as a stability. So he is pretty much off one leg entirely right now.
Bonus section. Could I shoulder charge him?
Yeah, what does that do?
I don't like. It's not like a.
Actual, like an actual thing, yeah.
But like push basically.
Yeah. Roll me athletics versus athletics, and he's going to have disadvantage considering you are pushing him like this. Oh my god. Very nice. You are able to straight up just completely tackle him. You see him wobbling a little bit, and you crack your knuckles and you just go, all right, motherfucker. And you full body slam into this bitch. He is twice your height, but you aim for to knock him off his good leg and onto his bad one. So you do in fact slam him into the ground. He is now prone for the time being.
Yes.
As are you.
Oh.
Penny, your second round. Roll me another Constitution saving throw if you would like.
I gotcha. Here we go. Because I'm so good at this. Oh!
Wow. You are.
I am!
You once again feel that same energy flowing through you. It feels distinctly wrong, but it does feel like something is calling out for you. Your physical body is not going to have any impact at the moment. So yeah, you
Does it seem familiar at all, or is it?
It seems as familiar as your own voice, but you cannot place it.
Okay.
Yep. It is his turn. He is prone, so he is going to have to use pretty much all of his movement to do that. Let me see if he's able to properly stand. Barely. So he stands up from prone, actually using his sword to pull him up. This will give Grail a reaction attack.
I did not say you could get up.
Stay down, you son of a bitch.
And
Dang.
darn.
He stands back up as you swing towards him, and he moves onto one leg and actually does punch your blade out of the way. He straight up punches your blade. He will take like 3 damage out of that 10 from that hit, as he's actively choosing to deflect it. But he straight up punches your blade out of the way. And he just goes, "No one tells me what I can't do." And he's going to attack you twice
Ooh.
with no bonus this
He's
time.
got disadvantage on those because he's terrified
He
of me.
does indeed. So we're going to do 4 attacks, and the top 2 are going to be disadvantage. He picks the worst, and then the bottom 2 are also going to be the same. 14 does not hit you. Does a 22 hit you?
22 meets it, beats it, right?
Yes.
Oh, no, that beats me anyway, so yes, that does hit.
Okay. So he is going to hit you once. Yeah, so oop. Fuck, that's an attack. I knew I clicked the wrong one. 1. That damage. 19. That is somehow still low and somehow still high at the same time. These dice fucking weird me out. So you'll take 19 damage. He pulls up his blade, slams it into you. You reel back a little bit, but you don't take any damage from it. Before and he's one-handing this at the moment, and he swings it the other way across, and yeah, he slashes into your chest plate, and just absolutely carves a good slice across your chest. And he does seem kind of pissed. But it is now your turn.
My turn, huh?
And yeah, so it's his next turn that he'll be able to take an action to get rid of the terrifying.
I think he just gets a free roll at the beginning of his turn.
Yeah. Or actually, no, he has to do an action for it. Unless he breaks your oh wait, is it concentration? I don't think, is it?
No.
No.
No, Wrestle Smite. If the target is a creature, is frightened until it ends. Oh yes, you are correct. You are correct. I was getting confused with my necrotic shroud, which automatically.
Oh
ends.
yeah. Let me just
all
double
right.
check it real quick.
I just checked. You are correct.
Yes. So yeah, you'll have to roll a Constitution saving throw.
Well, oh wait, it's concentration.
Yes, it is. I just checked. I haven't added all the concentrations to your spell list yet, so I have to manually check
true.
them all. Yeah. But Wrathful Smite is indeed concentration.
Yes. Alrighty.
Oof.
Oh my god, man. Got one good roll.
I love how it knows when you fail too. I don't know how it knows, but it's knowing.
It just
apparently.
Because like but it takes you got to just roll above a 10 for concentration, right?
Yes.
Oh no, because it takes in damage.
You do have
so
to
it's
roll above
10 or I believe it's 10 or half, or like the damage as a value, whichever's lower or
Mhm.
higher. Can't remember. I think it's higher because if
Uh,
you take like 5 damage, then the DC is 10. But if
Yeah.
you take
Okay.
15, then the DC is 15.
Okay, so if it's below a 10, it's always a fail. Guess that's how it knows.
pretty much, yeah. Okay.
All right.
Oh
In that
yeah, because it's
case-
Constitution. That's right. Yeah, so he no longer is afraid of you. He just looks pissed off.
In that case, I will.
He is
use an
quite
action.
damaged though. His leg does not seem to be working.
In that case, I will use an action for my lay on hands,
Hmm. Okay.
and I'm going to use that to restore. I'm going to put everything into myself. So it's going to be 30 hit points that I restore to myself.
God
action?
damn. Go for it.
And then I have a bonus action. I use my bonus action to restore one of my second level spell slots.
Ooh, okay.
And that will be, where's the exact name? That would be using my channel divinity.
Yep. Oh wait, didn't you use that for conquering
Huh.
presence?
Oh wait, shit, I did too. Never mind. You're correct. You're correct. In that case, shit, do I have anything else left? I have one spell slot.
How long does Shield of
I-
Faith last?
1 minute. Oh, sorry, 10 minutes.
Isn't that
Shit.
concentration?
Shield of Faith.
Doesn't have concentration on it.
Is, yeah, sorry. Again, I haven't updated all of your spells. I need to do that. I'll probably do that during my hiatus.
Oh, Shield of Faith has concentration?
Yeah.
No? Okay, that changes a lot.
I will eventually update all of your spells. I just haven't had the time. I will do it during
In
the
that
2
case,
weeks.
because in that case, I no longer have Shield of Faith because,
Yeah, he broke your concentration.
yeah. All right. And I couldn't have used any of the other concentration things.
Ah, it's fine. I'll waive it. Because that was also my bad because I haven't fixed your character sheet yet.
No
So,
worries.
I'll allow through.
In that case, I can't really do anything else for my bonus actions. So I guess I'll end my turn by just healing myself for 30 hit points. So next up is Ortus.
All right. Ortus, you are seeing that he is very much so damaged at this point. You are also seeing you have done a substantial amount of damage to this motherfucker's legs.
Gonna go for the leg again.
Hmm?
He's not giving up on that leg.
All right, go for it. All right. All right. So you
Well,
go. You go and attack. Are you attacking just his fucked up leg at this point?
Yeah, it's fucked up leg. Yeah.
God, you're just hating this goddamn leg. Yeah.
How
So
do I use a
roll-
maneuver?
yeah, I
well?
believe you can. Let me double check your maneuvers. Yeah. So your maneuvers, I believe, usually tell you when. So if somebody misses you with a melee attack, you can hit somebody. When you hit a creature,
with an attack, you can.
Yep.
Yeah.
so you can attempt to knock him down again. And he has to make a strength saving throw, and you will use one of your dice, which you have 4 of. So would you like to do that? I don't know what the DC is. We'll see whether or not it matters. It matters. All right. On fucking combat maneuvers 5e saving throw. 8 plus your proficiency plus your strength or dexterity mod. Okay, so what is yours? You have 8 plus your proficiency, so that's 11, plus your strength mod, which is 5, so that's 16, which means meets it, beats it. So he barely doesn't fall over.
Damn.
Ever
okay.
so barely doesn't fall over.
I think that's the end of my turn.
All right. So yeah, you're just going for that fucking leg. Hold on just a moment. When somebody's asking me a question. Sorry about that. But yeah, so you are absolutely fucking just whacking away at his legs, and you do see a little bit of annoyance here on his face as he's looking at Grail. 14. And Grail, you also see it. He's starting to get annoyed. He's also bleeding profusely at this point. All right, we're back to Penny. Penny, roll me one more Constitution saving throw.
Yes. One more.
Ooh, 12.
12.
All right. So you are very distinctly hearing a voice now. You don't recognize the voice. The voice itself means nothing to you, but you hear it calling out to you. as if it's beckoning you towards it. The words don't even mean anything. You can't decipher what the words are exactly, but you get the sensation, you get the concept, the feeling that something is pulling you towards it. Something is desiring you to approach, to find it, to the only words that you can properly decipher, the only things that you are able to register in this dream state is the words, come home. All right, and we're going past by him. You have one more turn until you wake up. The fourth turn is going to be when you wake up, so you have your action then. So yeah, Ortus is kind of pissing this guy off. So he is going to do 2 attacks, one to Grail and then one to Ortus, kind of trying to spin with it. How pissed off can you make him? That is a good question. Does he even care about hitting Ortus? He does not care about hitting fucking Grail, apparently.
He's mad about his leg.
Yeah, apparently. How do you? He's clearly like, you're not the center of his focus, Grail. You can clearly tell this as he swings to the side. How would you like to block this?
At this point, he's showing that he is tired and losing his concentration.
Mhm.
Grail is going to block this with ease. It's not even going to be a brace for it. He's going to deflect it with almost like trivial effort.
Ooh, nice. All right. So
Really just
you deflect it,
establishing dominance.
and as you do so, you see his attention move off of you, and he swings full force down onto Ortus. Let's see, which is going to be 23 damage.
Ortus is gonna try his best to parry it.
Okay. Oh yeah, you can do that.
Yeah.
All right, cool. So yeah, roll your superiority dice, which I think is a D6.
Just like
No, it might be. No, you're level 6, so I think it's a D6 at this level. Superior. Can never remember what number they are. Superiority dice 5e. Oh, they're D8s. Okay. Might be able to remove like half the damage of this. So roll me a D8 with your dexterity modifier. You can just type in the bottom right. Just click the D8 and then click at +2. Oh, 6. All right, so you remove 6 damage from that 23. So you take 18 or 17 damage.
Okay.
Quick maths is hard, guys. Yeah, so you take 17 damage. All right. Yeah, he full force swings down to Ortus. Ortus raises up your weapon, and you slide his blade along your sword, and instead of it slashing through your chest, it slides along your blade and rips a gash through your where your collarbone sits. So he slices through all the meat that's just right there. Which is not pleasant experience. Grail, yeah, he's not focusing on you anymore. He is pissed off at Ortus. Apparently, you are no longer his subject of focus.
Grail is once again up. So Grail will just go for the attack at this point. The man is on the back foot. The man is on his last legs. It's time to finish the job.
His last leg.
Thank you for that, Ortus.
Go for it. Let me see that damage.
Let me see it indeed. First roll.
That will hit.
My calculations are correct.
That's a disappointing amount of damage, but that will still hit.
I'll be using my final spell slot to make this guy no fear.
Jesus Christ.
It'll be my final spell slot for Wrathful Smite.
Fuck yeah. All right. That is another 1d6, and then he has to. What is it?
Only 2, but hopefully
Is it a wisdom
he
save?
fails his wisdom saving throw. DC 14.
No.
Fuck!
You attempt to do the wrathful smite once again. You slam into him.
Oh yeah, shit.
Hmm?
Oh, sorry, I've just realized he's meant to be taking extra necrotic damage from each of my attacks because I am in my
Oh
my
yeah.
necrotic shroud.
I think give him 3
Meant to
times
be
since you've done that.
yes, that sounds correct. As
Okay, equals your level.
only
Jesus.
yeah.
So that's an
Yeah.
extra 18 18 damage times 2. So that's 36 damage. Oh boy. All right. Oh, he's not looking good. He is not looking good at all. And
I'll make my second attack.
Oh yeah, you have 2. Fuck. All right.
Unfortunately, the necrotic shroud is once per turn, so this one does not get
Mhm.
necrotic shroud if it hits, but that doesn't matter regardless.
Nope. So you swing the first time, you catch him off guard a little bit. Damage is just flowing through him. You can see like parts of his body are now rotting from your necrotic shroud as you are just hammering away at him. As you swing the second time, he grabs your blade as you swing it, and he starts squeezing it. He is attempting to snap your blade in half.
Well, he's gonna have to try harder
God
than that.
fucking damn it. The one time he gets a low roll, it's one of the most climactic moments. That's okay. Yeah, so he attempts, like, you can see blood running down his hand as he is squeezing, but he doesn't have a lot of fight left in him. He does not have the strength, does not have the force to be able to break it. He is so close. Ortus, my good man. Feel free to roll me some damage.
Legs.
Roll me it. Let me see it. All right. Ortus, how would you like to do this?
Robbed.
Yes! He's finally dead.
This motherfucker has not focused on Ortus this entire fucking game. And now Ortus is making him regret it.
Take his legs.
I'm
What-
taking the leg.
All right. You swing for
Am I
him.
just doing one attack?
Yeah, just the first one will hit, but feel free to do the damage. Wow. That is the exact amount of health he had. But okay. Yeah, so you swing for his leg, and you legitimately chop his leg off at the knee. Just straight up. It rips off of him. Grail, my good sir, as he falls to the ground, how would you like to finish him?
I would say take a knee, but it seems you're incapable of even that. And with that, as he's sort of like falls to the ground, Grail will just simply pull out his sword and in one motion completely decapitate him as the head falls to the ground and it rolls to the feet of Grail. Bow before your king.
Oh my god. I imagine Ortus would still be slightly terrified of this.
little bit.
Bow to your king. All right. With his death, we'll get to what you guys will be doing. But I'm going to get to Penny first. So Penny, you
Wait, what?
So this would be around the time that you would physically wake up. Right before you wake up, the last thing that you are experiencing in your dream state, as your body is naturally coming to actually wake up. The last thing that you experience is a pull in a direction. Specifically, it is pulling you towards Harmonious Haven.
Yeah, okay, that makes sense. My parents are there. So that's where my home is.
Alrighty, so with that combat, we are going to switch gears. We're going to fucking grab that clutch, do something with it, because I don't know how clutches work, and move on over to
Shifting
Harmonious
gear.
Haven. We're going to shift gears, ladies and gentlemen. We're going from 5 to 1
Cool.
with the cuteness. All right, let me switch back to the non-combat scene.
What
There
gear
we
are we going into? Drive, reverse, first, second.
we're going to neutral.
The Brindle.
After going full speed, we're just going straight back into park.
Yeah, you know, we're hitting that 90 mile an hour, like 90-degree turn, right? We're hitting that shit. We floored it. We managed to properly do it. And as we're in the middle of the slide, nah, bitch, we're fucking putting in park. We're sliding that shit all the way down.
Who are we going to?
So we are going to first look at Mel. This Mel has been doing a lot of stuff. So Mel, you've had
Have I? I was farming. Does that count?
Yes, farming does
Country
count.
girls
Fuck
make
you.
do.
You've been doing a lot of stuff. Tell me a little
I know
bit.
it's a lot of work, but like, well, I assume she's just been farming. Like, so there's a lot of orchard trees and stuff, so a lot of fruit picking and what have you.
Yeah.
If there's fields, she'll work the fields. But other than that, it's just taking it day by day. She's having a grand old time.
Cool. Do you do anything like? Are you helping out other people very specifically? Like, are you going out of your way to help people, or are you just helping them when they're there, or are you just like doing whatever odd chores you can?
If someone asks her for help, she'll help them. But otherwise, she'll just do whatever work's given to her.
Okay.
Um,
Are you helping anyone who is
Yeah.
like visibly needing help, or would you pass them by if they don't ask?
She would help them.
Okay.
Yeah. For a price, which may or may not be picked up later, but she would help them.
Interesting.
Nothing comes for free. Nothing comes for free. She's a fae. What do you expect?
Yeah. Interesting. Okay. So yeah, we'll go for a couple of days in. So obviously he said to leave within the 3 days, and then you have to travel
3
time
days.
over.
I will say the only other thing she'll do is just as a precaution, because she's got Santanta with her, doesn't she? Basically, she
Yeah.
crouches down. She's like, "Listen, just keep an eye out for," and she'll give the descriptions of 3 specific people that she thinks might be out for her, which I can put in DMs or whatever. But other than that, she's just farming.
Would she have said anything to Damien before she left from the tavern?
In terms of what exactly?
So I just mean like, because I was
Oh,
gonna.
she would
I'm
be like-
assuming they all
Bitch.
said goodbye to each other, and then like it was just Damien
Yeah,
and Mel,
she'd be
and
like,
then
I'll be around if you need me. Just like send out feelers or whatever, but I'll be back in 3 days. Was basically her sort of vibe.
okay, and he'd probably just be like, all right, bye, have fun.
Bye.
Let me know if you need anything. I'll be here.
Good talk.
Yeah. He would definitely give. What's the corgi's name again? How do you pronounce that?
Santanta.
Santanta. He would give Santanta a scritch between the ears and a kiss on the forehead before.
Oh.
Oh, good doggy.
I'm gonna call
Yeah.
it Sen because my brain hates long words.
That's fine.
I default to shortening everything. So,
I
But
mean, if
yes.
you really wanted to, you could call it Coo because Coo is hound in
Cuchulainn.
Gaelic.
Sen makes me think of Sen's Fortress from Dark Souls, so it's easier for me to
I
remember.
was thinking the same thing.
Yeah, there you
Dark Souls
go.
brain rot. Let's go.
Oh dear. All
Fucking
right, what's
autistics rejoice.
happening in these 3 days?
Yeah, so you do have roughly 3 days to do this. So you're just helping out on the farm. You're helping people with basically like, I'll do this for you, but you owe me a favor, or whenever I decide to
Yeah,
cash
basically.
in. Yeah, but you are helping a lot of people. On the probably let's see. On the somewhat end of the second day. You will have finished most of your chores for that day. You would have probably cleaned up a little bit, been working on the farm, doing the apple trees, helping out wherever you need to, digging shit up, all that fun stuff. At the end of that day, when you are done with all your work and you're heading out to wherever you're heading out to, there's this old lady that approaches you. She looks ancient. I mean, she looks like fucking she's a human, but she looks like dust itself came after her. Like, she's old. She has more wrinkles than you can name. She is hunched over, walking with a cane. She is an old motherfucker and is barely walking. But she looks up at you as you two pass each other, and she goes, "Dearie, would you mind helping if telling one of my plots?"
I don't see why not.
Oh, good. It's just over this way. Come along, young whippersnapper.
Of course. Let us do this.
Yeah.
She'll
So-
follow.
Cool. She brings you to a general, plot of sorts. And she essentially, you just till the farm for a little bit. Once you're done, you'll be coming back to her. And she looks at you and she just goes, "Very impressively done. Did he do this often?"
When I have the time. Why?
It is impressive. You take to it like a well done farmhand.
I've had a lot of experience over a great. I have a wealth of experience when it comes to this sort of thing.
She like reaches out clearly to hold your hand. Like, she's like reaching out for you to put her hand in. May I see your hand, miss?
You may. She'll take it gingerly.
She gently holds your hand, and you can feel her hand like shaking, just from like it like vibrates almost as she looks at your lines on your hand, and she just goes. And you've looked in her face multiple times now. You would recognize she is blind. Just an FYI. So as she's like holding your hand, she's like running her hand across it, and then she says, "They buried your name, but the sun still remembers. Keep walking, child of summer. You haven't yet been seen." And she like closes your hand.
What the fuck?
Wait, that was way so fast. I couldn't.
Can you put that in Mel's journal for a second so I can reread that?
Yes.
Just silly old lady things.
She's
I
just
love
a
that
girl.
response. That was a beautiful response. But yeah, she says that. She just like looks up at you. She's still holding your hand, mind you, but she has closed your hand.
Mel stares at her for a good long while. Do I recognize this old woman?
Roll me a history check.
All of the
Damn,
bonuses.
she's so old.
Yeah. When you're
Oh,
so old,
ancient
people have to do a
history.
history check to know you.
Alright, so it's going to be history. I get this and
That's
that
just
because
Margaret.
I'm
She's the
using
town loon.
all of the bonuses here. Fuck yes!
Oh my god.
Damn, girl.
Okay, so where was she born?
Jesus
Yeah, tell me
Christ
this-
almighty.
Read her.
That was
direct
almost
her.
a perfect roll.
It is a perfect. Oh, well, I mean,
Yeah.
it's
5 out of
1
6.
point off.
It was almost a
Yeah,
perfect
sure.
one. Jesus Christ, D6. How dare you?
How dare you ruin this?
It takes you a moment. It really does. It is, you have to dig to remember this. Like, you have to really, really dig to remember this. In Harmonious Haven, you've been here a few times in the last probably several hundred years.
Yeah.
Whether it's passing by or whether it's, time flows differently. But you've been here a few times in the last 100 years. Harmonious Haven was made 800 years ago. So you've been here a few times in the last few hundred. She has been here every single time that you've ever visited.
Oh shit.
Oh, so she old.
You, weirdly enough, you have never seen her look different. She's always been the old kooky one outside the village. It was something that, like, you thought was a rumor for a long time. You've seen her maybe 3 times in the entire time you've been here. She's such a figment that she just never exists around you for some reason or another.
Okay, so she's still here, yeah?
Yes.
Can I just
So
say
Mel
will-
will... Yeah.
Sorry.
Mhm.
This is like, you know how the Elder Scrolls has Maig the Liar? That comes in every fucking game. This is Finn's Maig the Liar.
I will say, you have to dig even deeper for this one. But that natural 20, the natural 20 will get you it. Back in the Fey realm.
I knew it!
Back in the Fey realm. Long time ago. Before your
Before
your
before
experience. Before you had interacted with the sun goddess, or I think she's the sun goddess. No, the forgot what the goddess was. You know rather than I do.
Yeah. Before everything.
Before everything, she is a, what's the word? She is what you would define as a seer, specifically a Fey seer that used to be on a Fey council. Her ability specifically, and you barely know her, you barely interacted with her, but you would know, especially from word of mouth and interactions, she has the ability to see in ways that no one else can, mortal or otherwise. No one knows how it works exactly, but she has predicted massive problems. She has circumvented literal wars at times. Why she's here, though, no idea. But you do recognize her as a Fey seer from the council.
So Mel still kneels.
Yeah.
Like before her. I was going to make a remark earlier about age, but I think you have me beat.
You're still a child. You will learn, though.
Why, if I may, are you here?
Long time ago, I was banished. Who knows how long? Centuries, most likely, but I was banished. I had stated that a 7th star would rise after it had been felled. They did not take too kindly to that statement. And so they removed me, thinking I was spewing gibberish. As the 7th one had already fallen.
Yes, I suppose.
I simply live in this town. I'm the kooky old bat in the outskirts.
You are more than that.
I'm glad you think so. She reaches over and plucks a leaf off the ground. What are you saying?
As Dad, if you ever need my help, you only need to ask.
I do not need your help, Chad. Aside from tilling my farm. But But she opens up your palm again and presses with significantly more force than you think she was able to, the leaf into your palm. And you actually do see under her hand, it shines like a bright, bright light being contained by both your hands. There's a slight searing pain as well for just a second. But she presses into it for a couple of moments, more or less, as she looks up at you, again, not being blind, but clearly being able to see you in a way. But she looks up at you and she just goes, "You are the line they buried, child. The light they could not bind. You may be the seventh star, but you are the one who will shine the brightest. When you return, the torch will crumble. You are special, child."
But I tell me, then, since you have seen more than I ever could, was it Mother?
No. She doesn't know what happened. My words affected her simply because they reminded her too much of yours. She does miss you, though.
I do not wish for the courts to crumble.
Is a changing of the courts. What must be redone needs to fall first before it can be rebuilt. In order to prune the disease, you must carve it out.
I will care for this leaf then.
She lets go of your hand, and you see where the leaf was is now a insignia on your palm that is glowing bright gold. You recognize it as a what'd you call it? A symbol of royal passage within the Fey world. Is something that you had done away with your own long time ago, either because of difficult to carry it or because it would make you recognizable or whatever the reason was. It's a very long time ago. You don't recall where it went. But this is basically a full passage through the Feywild with a very, very few creatures will ever say that you are not allowed in one location or another. They may try killing you regardless, but you will be able to pass through any gate that is in the Feywild. Is quite literally a skeleton key.
Sorry.
You're good. And she looks up at you as the sigil fades and it simply disappears from her hand. And she just goes, "You have done well for what you have done so far, but you are being seen."
By who? My benefactor was needlessly vague.
Unfortunately, I do not see the exact. I do know that they are someone who was close to you. But
Oh, great.
I
That
do
only narrows
want
it
to
down
tell
like
you,
a dozen people.
you are not the only lost star around. Many others have fallen. Many others reject that which has happened. You may have friends in the lowest and highest of places.
Great. Well, that's a lot. Now,
You're young. You'll get used to it. She like turns around.
A good day to you then.
They always said that my bullshit was weird as hell, but I never quite trusted them because I see things they don't. Although I guess I am a little bit kooky in my olden age. She just starts walking.
Mel will go find the place where she normally rests and think, I guess.
Cuckoo. As you start walking and you look at the old lady, she straight up turns to mist.
Yeah, that doesn't surprise me. I'm honestly shocked she stuck around this long. I was fully expecting to be like blink and have her gone.
It is very clearly some kind of theatrics that she is absolutely just like she waits for you to look at her and then she fades into mist.
Fucking Faye.
She will be
All right,
missed.
yeah, so Mel goes off to I imagine she just rests somewhere in the orchard.
Yeah.
Given that she doesn't actually lose consciousness, she's not really
Mhm.
under threat or what have you, but she will go find a place to rest for the evening.
Yeah. Damien, my good man.
Hello, it is Damien time.
Yeah, boy. So tell me,
Okay.
Damien, is we'll start at the
Oh.
beginning here. Everyone has left. You know
When they all left.
Yeah.
Damien's gonna spend the first day helping around the tavern and
Okay.
kind of like just kind of helping prepare for the next evening.
Cool.
And he's gonna perform again that evening.
Mhm.
Can I do some sort of like a roll to determine how much money I would make the first day?
Yeah, roll me a performance check.
Okay. Okay.
16's not bad. You would be getting around probably 10 gold from this day. There's not as many patrons, and they don't seem to have as deep pockets as the previous night. A lot of them were already in the partying mood the other night, so you get 10 gold. It's a fairly good quantity of money, but definitely not as
Monday
much as you got.
night,
You know.
Okay, so yeah, and then like in the morning,
Mm.
well, actually, during the evening, trying to decide.
I know you were wanting to continue
There's-
trying to decipher Mancer's notes.
Yeah, there's three different things I want to do with Damien right now. I'm trying to decide on what order I want to do.
Mm.
I think it's gonna be kind of like pretty late at night.
Mm-hmm.
And Damien's gonna turn in and he's doing his, he took his alchemy potion.
Yeah.
He drank his substitution of blood.
Mm-hmm.
And he's gonna sit on the edge of his bed and he's gonna pull out the black vial of Mancer goo.
Okay.
And this is the goo. So he gave this is the goo that was directly taken from Mancer.
Yeah.
Not the one that was taken from the corpse.
Okay.
And he's gonna kind of sit and look at the goo.
Mm-hmm.
And after a moment, he's gonna say, I think you might still be in there. Can you give me a sign?
It takes a moment. Takes just a little moment. Probably like 2-3 seconds. The goo is perfectly still before you see it curl upwards and literally like slide across the sides of the vial all the way to the top and then back over, as if it literally just folded in on itself.
So you are here, Mansa. Can you hear me okay?
It does the same thing, just folding in on itself. There's not a lot of space for it, so it just does that rolling motion.
I'm sorry that it turned out this way.
Sorry we beat your
truly
ass.
Really, he's like He sighs, and he sets the vial down on the bedside table.
Mhm.
Um, I want to give you a second chance.
It doesn't move.
I want to. I and I want to apologize for the way that I reacted to you, because honestly, I was scared of what you were and what I thought you were, and I know what that's like to have someone look at you in fear and make that judgment and not give you a chance.
Oof.
So I want to give you that chance. But I also want to protect the people that matter to me and the people of this place. But I also, you were a living being. Well, living is a word that may or may not describe the both of us.
Do you have his journal around you?
I do. It's kind of laying open.
Mhm.
It's on the bedside table because I was trying to decipher it.
Okay. You will see the goo kind of start rolling a little bit, and since it's in a vial, the vial rolls with him as it rolls over to its book.
Oh? Um, hmm.
It starts tapping against the book, but it taps in a very specific order. It taps more or less. It does. There's a lot of pages in this journal. It's a very long journal. So it taps. It taps once, waits.
Okay.
It taps again, waits, and then it
Okay,
taps 3 times.
Damien, let's see. He's gonna once. So is there like page? Like, is there 113 pages?
There is over 200.
Okay, so Damien's gonna he's gonna start turning the pages till the 113th page.
Okay. Very nice. As you get to that page, and you know, you feel the page, and it clinks against the book again, like hard. It kind of shifts the book a little bit.
Okay, so he's gonna read, like, trying to read the page. What does it say?
This is a odd page. It's mostly having to do with trans. Oh my God, what's the word?
Transmogrification.
Transmogrification. Thank you. I was thinking MIG instead of
Transition.
MOG. I was doing
Transistor!
MIG instead of transmog. And I was like, well, that's not the
Transformers.
right goddamn word. But yes, transmogrification is a lot of transmogrification bits and pieces. It is strange almost, as it one passage, for example, reads, necrosis layered with fervor. It's not death, it's transformation. The body is simply clay. The soul is a contract. Together, they create a being. You will notice that it scrolls off to the edge of the page and seems to loop around the page to the other side.
Damien is...
Oh, okay. Things just broke for me. How much my shit just broke? I think my Discord just broke. Hold on. I'm still live, thankfully. Hold on just a moment, ladies and gents.
Internet may have.
Okay,
Oh,
Sinspeaks,
Sorry about
Sinspeaks.
that.
Since
My
back.
Discord.
It's okay. It's okay,
and-
everyone.
We were transmogrified
Calm
into gears.
Yeah,
Damien, what
my
the fuck are you doing?
No, just trust me. Just trust me on this.
my Discord
Hold on,
broke for
all
a
y'all.
second there.
You're not here. Damien is alone right now. Y'all aren't
Damien?
here. Okay.
Spray
Is
bottle?
my grail DM, is my grail sense tingling?
Is your grail sense tingling? I mean, several
Damn, can I
days
roll
away.
a check for bullshit being made?
Grail just like finished killing this fucking champion. Oh no.
Okay, so
Another
the
bad
was
thing.
that I was able to hear
Wait, hold on.
was
Is the
you
Twitch
were
stream working?
yeah,
Yeah,
slowly
I
making
wanna
it work.
see if Twitch is
Twitch stream
working,
is still
so I'm gonna
going,
do this with my
thankfully.
Twitch.
I'm
Okay.
still seeing the spinning
The-
wheels
the
of
spinning
death.
wheels
Yeah,
of death
no,
are
it
there
has
for
to
me.
fix itself on.
I'm gonna
There we
refresh
go.
real quick.
All right, we're back. Oh, maybe.
Yeah.
Except my character's not
Back,
speaking.
streets back, all right. Okay.
Why is my shit not
So-
working?
What was the last thing you heard, dear DM?
Yeah, so the last thing that I heard was they opened up the you got to the book, and I had said that you are that the page, the words scrolled over the page to the other side.
Yes. He does not he doesn't change the page yet.
Oh, okay. Why is my shit not lighting up?
But he picks up the bottle and he says, I am going to give you the second chance. But I need you to know that I won't if you give them reason to, I won't be able to stop them from reducing you a second time, and I will not save this part of you because I knew this whole time that all of you had to be destroyed. And that is why, precisely, I did not let them destroy these parts of you that we have saved.
Huh.
But when I bring you back, you have to promise not to be hurting people, not to be... You will be our ally. And I want to give you that chance. Will you take it?
It seems to hesitate for a moment. And unfortunately, folks, you don't have to deal with dark characters because for some reason it's not working. Don't know why. But yes, we are seeing how it works. Okay. But hi Revi, no worries. But yes, everything's dark, so don't worry about that. It's just not accepting
That's what
words.
everyone. I would like to
River's made it
chat
just
to
in
know
time.
that the VC chat is blowing up right now. They are yelling at me so much right now.
They're absolutely fucking taking your
They're
ass for a
freaking the
swing.
fuck out. Okay, so what does he
Yes.
do in the bottle?
So, Mancer is going to slowly start rolling the bottle over.
In my hands?
Oh,
I'm
you
holding
sorry, you
the
picked him
bottle.
up? Oh,
Yeah.
okay.
I'm holding the bottle.
In that case, he's going kind of Mancer. He's gonna roll his
Okay, so I'm gonna take
His
that as a
darkness.
yes.
mm,
All right, I am going to use an artificer infusion,
ooh.
and I am going to turn this bottle and its contents into a homunculus servant.
Huh. I forgot you could do that.
So,
Oh, no.
I determine the homunculus appearance.
Uh-huh.
I'm gonna let him look like, he gets to look like a hand for now, like
Okay.
just like the Addams Family, but like not necessarily. It's like a blackened goo hand, but like nicer. Like it doesn't look like you want to throw up when you look at it. It's just like a cool black man's hand.
Okay.
This homunculus is friendly to me and my companions, and it must obey my commands.
Interesting. Okay.
In combat, it shares my initiative. It takes turns immediately after mine. It can move and use its reaction on its own. but only action it takes on its turn is dodge action unless I take bonus action to command it to take other actions. If I'm incapacitated, the homunculus can take actions of its choice, not just dodge. He gets healed with mending. If it dies or vanishes, it leaves its heart in its place, which is the vial. Which still contain I would like to specify that the vial will contain the goo. So if he gets damaged as a hand, he will be back in the vial.
Okay. That's more than fine. Can it speak?
Yes. So now he's literally fucking hand from Adam's family. But he regains his voice. He's just a hand and
he
can't
just has a mouth at his wrist.
Yeah, you know what? He can have a mouth on his
just like he did in real life.
Yeah. And so I'm going to set him down and then do this so that he's not necessarily in my hand.
Yeah. He's just don't go, oh, boy, 500 years in the ground really gives you a kink in the neck. Or I suppose 3 days in a bottle. No, also gives you a kink in the neck. But hello there. Oh, it's been so long. You're looking, I can't see you, but that's okay. You're looking something. Yeah. Oh, yeah.
You can't see.
No, not really.
Were
I mean,
you
I
not
can
able
kind
to
of
see
see,
us
but I can't
before?
see. Yeah. I could kind of see. Hold on, let me. Like he curls his fingers into like tiny glasses fingers, and like he turns and looks at you. He's like, ah, there we go. I can see you now. Hell yeah, I'm fancy like that.
Quite.
Anyways, he walks over. Well,
I
walks.
see you've not lost any of your personality.
Of course not. If I lost my personality, oh boy, I would cry. That's okay. And he walks over to the book.
I would the same too.
And
now you do understand that that I cannot allow you to, continue your experiments and.
How I'm not telling to continue my experiments, lad. I want to show you something. I was trying to show you while I was in the ball, but it was kind of a little bit difficult, But I'm glad you got to the right page.
Yes, go ahead.
Yeah. So the next page, it's I should phrase this so it ain't weird. It's a little bit sticky. It sticks together. So you have to pull apart the pages.
I Damien will hold out his palm so that the hand can crawl into the palm and then put it on the table with the book.
All right, well, I guess I can do it too. I got these fingers for a reason. They only got 5, so it's a little bit weird. I'm used to having a lot.
We can see about adjusting your form.
Nah, it's fine. I'll figure out something. I always got something up my sleeve. I guess right now it's my teeth. Oh well. He walks over to the book. And he like presses his body against it. You can hear how sticky the pages are.
Ugh.
As it like starts like pull apart. It's like, oh, it's a whole workout. Yeah, I don't really know how this shit got sticky, but like I guess somebody died on it or something. I mean, there was a lot of blood. There's a lot of bodily parts everywhere. It was a while ago that I made this page.
Damien is going to snap his fingers and prestidigitate it clean.
As you do so, he just slides. Like the page just slides over. He's like, ah, fuck. Ah. Yeah.
Well, you said it was dirty. Did you not? Did you want to keep it dirty and sticky and disgusting?
Yeah. I never really thought about it before. I didn't really think about using page for it. Not really a thing I do very often. But anyways, read this. I think you might find it invaluable to your goody two shoes shit heart. You know how it is.
Appreciate it. All right, Damien will fucking read it then, I guess. He's gonna. What is he pointing out?
Alrighty. So as you start reading it, the first thing you will notice is in different handwriting. Roll me a history check.
Right. History. History. Oh, it was almost a 2.
I'm not even going to see the shit. My thing is fully broken. That's okay. But yes, you recognize this. And with that 15, you're a little bit more accurate on what you recognize. This is handwriting that you are personally familiar with. It is handwriting that you will never forget.
Oh. Is it his handwriting?
It is indeed his handwriting.
Damien slams the book closed.
That's kind of looks at it. It's like, I mean, you were supposed to read it. You know, that's how a book works. If you close it, you can't read it. You know.
Yes. Perhaps we can get to that another time.
Guess you really don't like sticky pages. Nah, I see the lack of appeal.
Yes. It's been quite a long day, and we can decipher this another time. Do you eat? I've never, I guess, had a conversation with. I mean, are you a necromancer, or are you something else?
Yeah, the definitions are.
Because the definitions are
a little bit weird.
kind of.
So I can eat, you know, I can't taste anything, but I can eat. Usually just kind of goes right through me and then I shit out into more construct equipment. But I don't really need to eat, you know. I mostly just need the valuable company of other individuals.
Don't say it like that. I guess part of my apology in giving you a second chance is I want to. God, I wish Callista were here.
Yeah, how is that little firecracker?
She misses you.
She does. Oh my god, I've never had someone miss me before. Well, that wasn't a bolt.
Wait, did
Grail
did Damien? Did she keep the carved hand, or did she give that to Damien? I can't remember. Or would that be in the room still?
She put it inside of her container of it, I believe.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
Yeah. She will be very pleased to know that you are not entirely dead.
She's weird.
But yeah, she is. But weird isn't always bad.
I've always been called that. I was weird and bad.
Well, you don't have to be bad.
Thought that was kind of a requirement of being weird.
No.
My entire life has been a lie.
Sometimes it's like that, but she wants to be your friend, and I would also like to be your friend.
Nice. I don't know what friendship entails, so you like my minion, or I'm like your minion, or like are we gonna start breaking things?
Mutual minionship.
Mutual minionship. So like do we have a higher up master? Is that what we got here?
No.
Shit. I already know what to do when I'm not working for someone, so you know.
Well, technically, I mean, what I've done to your vessel in creating this form around it, technically speaking, I am your higher up.
Nice.
And you are beholden to what I say, but I'm also obviously going to give you a little bit of your own agency. I don't feel like total control over another being is a good thing.
So are you going to turn people into sludge creatures?
Absolutely not.
Damn.
In fact, I do have a question. I do have a little request. I would like to try and return. See, he's gonna go and find Pony in the room. I'm assuming Pony has like a little little bed that Callista and Damien have, like a little area.
Yeah.
And he gently coaxes Pony into his hands and brings him back to the handstand, and he's petting Pony.
Oh, you saved this poor son of a bitch? Wow.
This is Pony.
You named it Pony?
Callista named Pony.
Ah, that makes sense.
I would like to try to undo some of your work on him to make him lead a healthier life.
Oh yeah,
I'm-
so if
and I'm not-
you just follow page 2 to 94 to 216 all the way back down to 14, and then you go all the way over to 127, and then you go back a little bit to 117, and then you go all the way back down to page 1, you'll be able to do it easily peasy.
You'll walk me through that, thank you. I appreciate it. I'll take a chance to learn from you, and you can take a chance to learn from me about what entails your second chances and to be friendshipy things. But yes, that's, I guess, our first project together.
This
But for
feels
now-
weird.
It does. It feels very weird. Oh god, it's so weird. Let me just. He goes to put Pony back.
Pink Pony Club.
He's gonna get like, I guess, he's gonna go into his chest of holding, his briefcase, and he's gonna pull out like a shallow bowl and a, let's call it a towel, and he's gonna make a little bed for Mancer. You could sleep here tonight, and but I believe rest is in order. Thank you for giving this second chance a chance.
Well, I have a choice, but it's not much of a choice, so I'm embracing it. Hi, Revy.
That's the spirit. All right.
But don't worry,
that was the first thing that Damien wants. Plus one.
I just seen.
Homunculus service acquired.
I just seen. He just kind of like looks at you and goes, all right. And then he like flips his hand over, do a thumbs up. And he's like, all right, we're going to do some fancy ass shit here soon. You better be ready for the time of your life. Hi, Rose. You better be ready for the time of your goddamn life. I have so much shit packed in this book that even I don't know half of it. I've forgotten most of it.
Excellent.
But I know how to follow my own words. Mostly. Hi, Ray.
So that was the first thing I wanted to do with Damien during the, I guess that's the first night. Do we have time to do one more thing?
Depends on what it is.
It should be significantly shorter, hopefully.
Okay.
So Damien is going to put Mancer in the chest of the briefcase of holding, kinda. So he's kind of, while he's in there, he can't get into trouble. He is, I'm assuming, gonna be kind of stationary, like that's just kind of like a vacuum.
Yeah.
So the next morning he's gonna go out to the shopping district.
Okay.
And I would like to have Damien pick up a bouquet of flowers.
Oh, that'd be cute. You're absolutely able to. There'd be nothing stopping from that.
How much money would Dice be spending on like a decent bouquet? Like
5 copper.
5 copper. Okay. How much gold? I have 20 gold pieces. So I'm assuming I have 19 gold pieces, and how much?
So you have 19 gold pieces, you will have 9 silver pieces, and you will have 5 copper pieces.
Okay, thank you.
Ignore that I can do that in my head.
I'm proud of you. I'm proud of you. So, and then I'm gonna go to Celeste's house.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm going to ring the doorbell. Or knock on the door, whatever. I don't know if they have doorbells. I'm gonna
They have something akin to a doorbell.
Yeah. The fantasy ding dong.
The ding dong.
The fantasy ding dong.
Ding 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 dong. Yeah, so she'll open the door and look at you. Hi.
Good morning, Celeste. I'm sure that you probably don't necessarily want to see a lot of me, but I wanted to stop by and give you these, and uh, you know, condolences. And he hands her the bouquet of flowers.
Oh, I appreciate it. She kind of like gently takes it and she goes, "It's been a rough couple days, but
I can certainly imagine that, and I won't keep you for very long. I didn't, of course, don't want to intrude, but I did want to give you my sincerest apologies for all of everything that happened, and ask if you had anything you needed, or if you ever, you know, if you ever need anything, I am truly at your service." And he kind of does a little head bow.
she looks at you and like gives you a small courtesy, and she goes, I appreciate it. I have a lot that I need to work on, generally speaking. But if I ever need you, I will be sure to let you know.
Thank you. I have taken up residence at. Did we ever decide a name for that goddamn tavern?
The second one or the first one?
The first one, the one that with strong hands and
Oh
gold sound.
yeah, I believe that was the Traveler's Rest.
The Traveler's Rest. I've taken up residence at the Traveler's Rest, and I also do perform there every other night. So if you're ever, I know it's kind of out of town, but I can assure you that you would be warmly welcomed if you ever find yourself out that way.
Yeah, I'll keep it in mind. Yeah.
All right. He takes her hand, kisses her knuckles, and then turns to leave.
You vaguely before you turn around and whatnot, you do see a small blush on her face before you turn around and start walking away. She just kind of steps back a bit and just slowly closes the door.
I do want to say, because Bunny doesn't know this. Bunny should have looked this up beforehand. But Damien would have selected the flowers carefully to like convey kind of that like condolences and also like warmth and friendship and like you know how like there's flower language. He would have chosen the right flowers for the occasion.
Okay. Yeah, she would appreciate it.
Yeah. Okay. Wait, Rev doesn't know flower language?
Apparently not.
I know some flower language. So like yellow roses are friends, pink roses are like love but like in a crush kind of way, and red roses are like passion and romance. Like there's like different things.
White is sympathy.
Yeah, white is sympathy. Like there's literally like TM when like the mob sends you flowers after they unalive like someone in your family, like flowers, like there's secret mess. Yeah, there's like a whole thing. Sorry, nerdy stuff aside.
You're more than fine. All right. Is there anything else you would like to do?
I think that was it. I knew there was 3 things I wanted to accomplish, but I did not believe I was gonna get that far with Mancer so quickly. Like I was like, oh shit. So I think we could let that go for now.
Okay. Well, in that case,
I definitely wanted to get +1 Mancer and check in on Celeste.
Okay. Well, in that case, that is where we're going to be ending it, partially because my OBS decided to fuck itself, but it'll be fine. It's only half an hour.
No, let's just do 1 more hour because, you know,
Yeah,
we're going
I have dinner. I can't do
missing 2
another
weeks.
hour. It's a reason I
You
only
can
do
eat
3
one,
hours
just roleplay.
streams. I can't eat one in my room. It's ant season.
But bring us out into the kitchen.
No, God no.
Oh,
Hi,
okay, are you
Flynn.
embarrassed of
Welcome
us?
in. All right, yeah. So thank you all for joining me today. If you guys have not seen my wonderful, wonderful players, all the links that I have for them are right there. So go check them out if you'd like to. Most of them stream, and they are wonderful, beautiful people. And
I'm gonna get yelled at as soon as stream is over, you guys. Wish me luck.
Yeah. And Mel and Grail do typically stream significantly later than I do. So if you guys ever want to catch their streams, it's a little bit easier to catch their streams after mine. We never overlap.
If you're an insomniac, then yeah, there you go.
Shush, just because I watch your streams at fucking 3 a.m. to 6 a.m. is fine. But yes, so hopefully you guys have enjoyed. We'll go ahead and raid Velvet Chaos with the guide of the raid. But hopefully you guys have enjoyed. Thank you all for joining, all the viewers, all the players, all this fun stuff. I am going to go on a 2-week hiatus. So from on American time, from the 22nd to the 6th, I will not be doing any streams. I may pop around in other people's streams. I may, yeah, obviously I'll still be online interacting with folks. If you want to interact with me, go ahead and go to our Discord if you could link that, Wazzy. But feel free to pop over there. That'd be the easiest way to interact with me. And we're just going to, I'm just going to chill out a little bit. I'll be doing work on other projects, future projects, the story of this game, the story of Tyrant's Wrath, a few other bits and pieces, and hopefully some other very fun projects that I have in mind, including a subathon for my birthday on the 24th of July. I'll probably be doing it possibly a little bit after. I might do it the week after, like on the 28th or something. I'm not entirely sure yet. Depends on family.
Your birthday's the 24th?
Yes, July 24th. I'll be turning 26.
Your baby!
I am young. Although I'm older than like 90% of my friends, so... But it's okay. But yes,
talk to me about being older than your friends, please.
Everyone, shut the fuck up.
Yes, ma'am.
But yes, if you guys have not checked out everyone, please do so. We have a whole community inside of our Discord, and you can go and be a part of that community. If you go live with your Discord connected to your Twitch, it will also show up in my Discord. We are 2 boosts away from being able to have a server tag. So if you guys are interested in having that, interested in having Purg at the end of your name, you are more than welcome to do that. It would be greatly appreciated, but not expected in the slightest. But we appreciate everyone who has joined us now, and we'll get more information on the subathon as time goes on. Why is that not? Bunny, it says the Velvet Chaos does not exist.
The Velvet Chaos. Sorry,
Oh,
I posted in chat.
The Velvet Chaos, there we go. Weesh. They're playing Marvel Rivals at the moment. They are in a
He's
BRB
doing
stream.
a charity stream and cosplaying as Tippy Toe from Marvel Rivals.
Oh, nice. So if you guys are interested in watching that, absolutely feel free to join. We do have a lovely raid message for you guys to access. I probably should have gone to my end screen, but that's okay. We'll move over there right now. But yeah, feel free to copy that raid message as we raid out. We will not be back, as I said, until the 7th of next month. After that, we're going to be continuing our usual streams. We're going to be doing Elden Ring with my brother, fighting Melania, who is a cunt. I would let those spinning wheels of death run me over all day just to play D&D with you. That's so sweet, Wazzy. You are so sweet. But yeah, we're gonna be doing some more Elden Ring, hopefully beating the game on the 7th, and then we're gonna pop over to where the fuck we're doing on Tuesdays. I can never goddamn. Oh, Borderlands. Going doing Borderlands on Tuesdays, and then Deltarune on Wednesday. The end of Stone Block, because we're on the final fucking bit on the Thursday, and then back to D&D on the 11th and 12th. So hopefully you guys have enjoyed, and we will see all of you fine folks over in the Velvet Chaos' stream. She is doing, as I said, Marvel Rivals, but she is in a BRB at the moment, so you may have to wait just a little bit, but that's okay. Anyone who watches my fucking streams knows that waiting is just kind of part of the deal, so unfortunate, but it's okay. All right, I'll see all of you fine folks later. Bye!